Hey, hey, hey. Yo, man. So look, it's kind of a busy week of fights, y'all. Cause we got Michaela and Mary on Thursday. We got Gooch, what it do? We have Michaela and Mary on Thursday. Buatsi Parker on Saturday afternoon. And I didn't even realize that Matchroom is doing a show this Saturday in Orlando. So basically, the Queensbury show goes right into the Matchroom show. So that's kind of ideal. That's what you would want if you're paying what it costs to have the zone. You want to know that you could hit that joint and at any given moment there's a fight on. And it just so happens that this weekend Queensbury has a show in the afternoon in the UK and Matchroom has a show in the United States in Orlando. It's going to be a Brit headlining, which is the weird thing. They got Jordan Thompson headlining a show in Orlando. Whatever, right? That's the dude that Jai Opataya knocked out. The really tall dude that he had the ponytail from the UK. That's the dude that he knocked out. He's going to be debuting as a heavyweight against the Cuban fighter. And they doing a show in Orlando. So I guess that's not a bad thing that, hey, we are gonna have boxing to watch. On the undercard, though, is the up and comers. You got that Indian kid, Nishant Dev. You have that American Olympian that Matchroom signed. I think his name is Omari Jones. You got a couple of other kids on there that they're gonna be on that show. So look, I am gonna go live for that show. There's boxing on, so I'm gonna go live. And yeah, I'm gonna go live. I'm probably gonna do a nightly live, honestly, the whole fucking week. But just for those shows, I'm gonna go live for the Buatsi Parker, even though that undercard is abysmal. I'm gonna go live for that, and I'm gonna go live for the Matchroom show. But yeah, there is boxing on this week. There's a top rank card. Well, I have a Tiger card, really. A Queensbury card and a Matchroom card. There is boxing on this weekend. El cagón que lo que niño. Real talk, what it do? GQ, what it do? Naquan, what it do? I'm sure y'all heard about the refurbished, repackaged, redistributed Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight. Bro, we was just talking about this yesterday. It's like the Hollywood shit that, like they be trying to reboot shit that don't need to be rebooted. They trying to do like a modern Miami Vice, right? And that's what the Pacquiao Mayweather shit is like for me. That, Brody, ain't nobody asking you to reboot this shit. Nobody asking for them two dudes that's damn near 50 to fight again. And it's like a lot of other things in boxing that, yeah, if you do it and don't bill it as a pay-per-view, yeah, you're going to do some numbers with that one. You will. If you do it how you did the other shits on Netflix, you'll do some numbers with that one. You will. You will. Long as it's not a pay-per-view. Because if it were a pay-per-view, it wouldn't come nowhere near what it did before. It did 4.6 before. And that's when people bought pay-per-views. That's when the market was healthy. People paid money for boxing, right? That was 10 years ago. A lot has changed in the last 10 years. You couldn't, for the money that they gonna want for that shit, you couldn't do that as a pay-per-view now. I don't think. No, I don't think. If you did that as a pay-per-view now, you'd be lucky if it does 1 million. 250-year-old motherfuckers. And I already did a video on it. I'm just recapping it for y'all, for those that didn't see the video, that what happened to Mike Tyson. What happened, yo? Mark, what it do? They remaking Halo 1 too. Again, everything, yo, I'm telling you, bro. They running out of fucking ideas, man. They running out of ideas. I really wish that Netflix, separate from what I've already said about Mayweather and Pacquiao, I just really wish they would make a commitment to boxing, because it's like I said, that on Netflix, no matter what boxing you do, it's going to get seen. No matter what boxing you do, just because, Brody, y'all got over 300 million subscribers. If y'all start showing boxing on a regular basis, Top Rank, whatever. Yo, yeah, people gonna watch that shit. I'm telling you, people gonna watch that shit. And it's a drop in the bucket that for what you're getting, for what you would have to pay, for what you've already paid, for some of the events that you've put on. I really wish I could talk to somebody at Netflix because what you paid for Jake versus Mike Tyson, what you paid for what you're paying for Jake and Gervonta, right? Literally, what that costs, you could finance a year's worth of fights from Top Rank. What are you paying those guys? What? In purses? About 60 mil, something like that. 50, 60 mil, right? And that's not counting promotion, production. That's not counting undercard fighters. That, yo, for what you paying for this one thing on one night, you could get a year's worth of fights from Top Rank. I really wish they would make a commitment to doing boxing on a regular basis because that shit would be lovely, bro. If all you got to do is hit your Netflix button, bing, there's Bob Arum. It's for homosexuals and skinheads. Real talk likes to be sitting down because if he doesn't, he gets it all on the seat. And country likes to play with his pussy. He's been showing me his pussy the last week or so. Lomachenko is a hell of a fighter. He's the best fighter I've ever seen since Muhammad Ali. Naoya Inoue is a hell of a fighter. He's the best fighter I've ever seen since Muhammad Ali. Here comes country early with the church chairs. What it do, country?
With the church chairs. Oh my God. What's up, man?
Nah, man. I mean, like they repackaging old bullshit that none of us was asking for.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Who the fuck
Yeah.
was 250?
Not
Them
much,
dudes is
queer. What you up to?
50, B. Them dudes is damn near 50 years old. Why would I want to see
That's
two
it.
damn near 50-year-old men box,
And you
bro?
know what's the sad thing that it's gonna be successful. I'm like, fuck, man. Like
No,
a
yeah, you're
part of
right that it would be. You're right
yeah,
that it would be.
a part of me it says that yeah, Floyd is hurting for money, but then a part of me is that he don't like all the shine that Crawford is getting. They're saying he better than
Yeah,
him. You know,
yeah, but
he should go
fighting
for
Manny again,
PPO.
fighting Manny again won't change that. Fighting Manny again will not change that. Because what Roy said, I didn't do a segment on it, but what Roy said is true because I said it myself. Crawford challenged himself in a way that Mayweather never would.
Nope.
You didn't go into no fight where you were not favored to win. Crawford was not favored to win that fight. He was not the favorite going in. He was at every conceivable disadvantage. He's older. He's coming up 2 weight classes. He hasn't fought in over a year, right? Canelo has the resume. Canelo's the one who's been in there with all the lions and the tigers, and he did something that what I likened it to that Floyd, if you was really like that, you would have fought Gennady. You wouldn't have just talked about it. You would have fought Gennady. And the wild shit is Gennady was willing to come down to 54 for you, and you still didn't do it. You fought Berto. You were
So
younger. You were younger when you retired, I think, than Crawford is now. You
yeah,
know,
Maravilla called him out too at 54.
Eson with the Nissan. That's my dude in Rhode Island with all the bitches. Hit the link, motherfucker. But yeah, like it's just that's something that I know that Crawford's resume is not necessarily better than Floyd's. You could say that. You could definitely say that. But Crawford's accomplishments are better than Floyd's. They
Oof,
are.
fuck yeah.
You were never undisputed nowhere. You were never undisputed nowhere. You weren't, never undisputed nowhere. And to me, like I said, I'm comfortable with the idea that in most weight classes, Crawford beats you. In most ways, the only place I would pick Floyd for sure to beat Crawford is at 35, because at 35, Floyd was more experienced at 35 and he was still pretty boy at 35. But 40, 47, 54, definitely. Oh, yeah, I think he'll knock you out. And motherfuckers act like that's a blaspheme. No, Floyd is not TBE. Y'all some low ass kids thinking that he's TBE. That's some little kid shit. There's no such thing, bro. There's no such thing. Okay? Shit is real out here. Now they probably gonna do this, but what I said about that Tyson fight undefeated, what I said, yeah, that shit ain't done. Y'all announced that shit like it was done. Cause it was y'all was hoping somebody would pick that bullshit up. That's what that was. Now you ain't heard nothing about that motherfucker in weeks. You ain't heard nothing. Nathan. Trying to tell you, yo. But it's the same old grift, man. It's the same old Mayweather bullshit. You right when you say that it's going to be successful because it is. Like, yeah, if you do it on Netflix the way you did the other shows, where you just make it part of the subscription, yeah, millions of people are going to, millions and millions of people are going to want, they are going to watch it just because what doesn't cost anything extra. And that's also the message to the people in boxing that if you make it accessible to people, the audience is there. But you can't keep thinking that in this economy, whether you're in the United Kingdom or the United States, that you can constantly ask people to go into their wallet for shit that they're already paying for. You're already paying for a DAZN subscription. You know? You're already paying for that. You gotta give something back, yo. You know what I mean? Dwayne, what it do? Kane, what it do? Monk, what it do? We got boxing this weekend, country.
Do we now?
Yeah, it's not just the Buatsi fight, it's also a matchroom show later in the day. I'm gonna go live for that shit. I'm gonna go live for that shit. You know. Why was Fabio that shit don't make no sense, Mr. G. That shit never made no motherfucking sense. It still don't. There's a beautiful knockout that a lot of people had to miss out on because they put it behind well, it wasn't a beautiful knockout, but it was a great fight that people missed out on because they put it behind a paywall. You know? Shout out to Rachel. Rachel, what it do? Where you been at, Rachel? Ain't seen you in a minute.
Same, Rachel. That Michaela fight is the one.
Hey, Rachel.
Yeah, that Michaela fight is actually a good one because Mary Spencer is big and strong. She hurt girls. If she could land, she can hurt girls. But her X's and O's ain't tight. She can be caught. We saw that. I saw that in the Femke Hermans fight. Both fights. She embarrassed Mary. I was shocked, you know? So the Mayer fight is going to be a good one. The Mayer fight. That's going to be a good one. You know, I like Michaela Mayer too. Like, she's never in a boring fight. If you really pay attention, she's never in a boring fight. She does her best to make it entertaining, which I really like about her. You know, never got to
Yeah,
interview her.
yeah, I like her too, man. I think in the lead up to her and Alicia Baumgartner's fight, Alicia called her "you horse face bitch." I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yo, I love
Yeah,
like
man.
that shit. That shit between them two, man. That's what boxing needs. Boxing need to
Yeah,
stop with the suits. Like, nah, motherfuckers need to go back to not liking each other, man. Like, man, fuck you, bitch. I love that whole build up between them two, man. That shit was dope, man. He's talking shit. Alicia
yeah.
on Sky, and she cursing, not realizing, yo, you're not supposed to be cursing on Sky. Like, look, bitch. And dude looking at her
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
chill.
I think Clarissa was getting all the praise because of the views and shit, but it was Alicia, bro. Alicia and Michaela. They were
It
talking
was
shit.
Alicia and Michaela. Like, really, like, yeah, Savannah and Clarissa was a great fight, by the way. So it's not like people didn't tune in for that. But the spice and the spite, like, yeah, that was Michaela and Alicia, man. Like, they really don't like each other. Shit, they don't like each other now. You know what I'm saying? Can't
Dude,
wait for that.
after that fight, they still were doing stuff. I remember I got caught in the crossfire, that one. I think it was Estrada versus Chocolatito in Arizona. And Michaela and Sinisa were downstairs. I didn't know I was sitting next to Michaela, and she was bringing in a rose. And then, like, she had it pass through the crowd and, like, said something on a card. And then Alicia walked to our row and like threw the flowers at Michaela and shit like that. Like they be spicy together. They really don't like each other.
Yeah, and that's what boxing needs, man. You know, but Alicia's still at super feather. I got a question, Rachel. I don't know if you do the pound for pound thing, right? I don't
I
know if
don't.
you do that. But it's a weird thing with Michaela and Alicia because there's a legitimate argument that Michaela should be ranked ahead of Alicia on the pound for pound list on the premise that, you know what, she's about to become a 3-weight world champion. She beat more champions than Alicia, but because Alicia beat her, it's like,
Yeah. I
you
don't.
know,
That's kind of why I don't do the pound for pound thing. I think it's there's no real metric, so I
I
don't
mean,
think it's
there kind of is. If you look at the fighters, like your husband, there is clearly something that establishes what a pound for pound fighter is, and he ticks off on a lot of those boxes. When you think about Michaela, she ticks off on a lot of those boxes. She took a lot of belts from a lot of people. They weren't vacant. She took a lot of belts from a lot of people. She's been a champion at multiple weights. She moved up in weight, fought a girl that's bigger than her and beat her, and
yeah.
she's about to do it again. And the metric for pound is really, at least the way that I like to do it, Sugar Ray Robinson is called the father of the pound for pound for a reason. He went from welter to middle, beat a lot of guys, a lot of good guys, a lot of title defenses. So I model mine after his career, that if you're a fighter who's fought at multiple weights and you have title defenses and you have unification matches, all of these are bonus points that make the argument that, yeah, you deserve that. Because if you look, there are a lot of fighters that they can't do that. They can't do what Crawford did. They can't do
I
what
agree.
Canelo did. They can't do, like, you ask them to do that and they start to unravel. And that's how I do mine, whereas other people, they like to pretend they're Eddie Futch and it's the eye test, yo. The fucking eye test. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Unless you Jack Blackburn,
I
unless you unless you Jack Blackburn or Eddie Futch, I don't need to know about your motherfucking eye test, bro. Most of y'all motherfuckers doing the eye test don't know what an L step is, bro. Literally, if I ask, what is an L step? But eye test. What is a pivot? What is a shift? You know what the fucking commentator is saying. Eye test, motherfucker. I hate that shit. I saw Weapons, guys, and I recommend that movie for anybody that hasn't seen it. It's on HBO Max right now, Rachel, if you haven't seen it. I love the movie. I loved it. The beginning to end, it's a well-told story. It's engaging. It's compelling. And
Is
the
that the
end,
one that looks like the kids?
yes.
Oh, okay, okay. I was wondering what the hell that was. I
You,
saw it, and
it's good.
I think it's either on Amazon or Netflix, and I was like, "That's weird." There's kids running around, and it's called Weapons. Like, what the hell is that about?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max right now. That's where I saw it, and I like, especially the end. I love the end so fucking much. I was screaming at my
Yeah.
fucking. I was literally screaming him, "Kill that bitch!" I was going crazy. I was going crazy
Yeah.
watching that shit.
But you know what's crazy? That the title of the movie, you won't never get it until you watch the movie, right?
Yeah,
You think
yeah,
weapons is running around, you gotta watch it to know what the title is about.
yeah. But it's honestly one of the better horror movies I've seen in a very long time, man. Like, cause
Yeah.
it's horror, but it's
Good
not
storyline.
Exorcist. Yeah, like I ain't seen a good hot scary type of thing in a hot minute, and that's one of the best ones I've
Yeah,
seen in
yeah,
the
with a good
last 50,
with a
Was
good
it
60 years.
jumpy
storyline.
scary? Like you jump, or just like gory scary?
I would say that it's a cross because there were some really unnerving moments in the movie, but it's not the scary that Insidious goes for, and it's not the scary that Exorcist goes for. The religious scary, the demonology scary. There is scary shit, but it's
It's
unnerving
more
shit.
creepy, more like a creepy
Yeah.
kind of
super
scare.
chat, Jules.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man, Just a Guy. I told my mom Weapons is one of the best and most creative horror films in recent memory, and she shat all up. Yo, I loved it, bro. I love that. Like, and I'm a big horror guy. Like, I love the zombies. I love the demonology shit. I love all that bullshit. And as a horror connoisseur, I fucking love that movie. I want to say Train to Busan is one of the most overrated fucking movies I've ever seen. Motherfuckers hounded my ass to see that bullshit. The
Mhm.
fucking gimmick is that he got to close the train doors. If you don't get the fuck out of here, bro, that's the gimmick. That the zombies is going to the train. Like, okay, so this is the 2 train, basically. We on the 2 train. You got to move. Come on, B. Like, come on, B. Like,
The two
it wasn't
train out of
bad
New
though.
York.
It wasn't bad though. It's just for the way that they hyped it up to me. Bro, I thought my head was gonna explode if I watched this shit. Like, they hyped the shit out of that to me, bro. Dawn of the Dead remains my favorite zombie movie. Back to the boxing. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Rachel, what are your thoughts?
Why are we doing this again?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Because
Money.
saying.
Floyd needs money. Because Floyd needs
I thought,
money.
wait. I thought Floyd was supposed to fight Tyson.
Listen, I thought Floyd was making $300 million a month off of
Yeah,
real
that's what I
estate.
was gonna say.
No, but didn't they announce that like last
No, they
month? Or
did.
2 months ago? Okay.
Rachel, I had a theory. The moment they announced that fight, I had a theory. That fight
What-
is not made. They're reading the room. They're reading the room temperature, seeing if they could get people behind it to then shop it to a network, presumably a Netflix. That was my original thought about that fight. Like, this fight is not done because y'all haven't announced the date. Y'all haven't announced the location. You haven't announced the broadcast partner. Without the guarantees that you would need and he would need, this fight is not made. Y'all gonna want a lot of money. Floyd, I'm assuming you gonna fight Mike for more than $3 million, right? Something like that. You know what I mean? You need somebody to distribute it. So I figured that was just a load of bullshit. Just a load of bullshit. That shit ain't made, man.
Hey, Rachel,
You know, but
Son Nito, we all said what's up, man.
wish him luck on that WBA title fight, man.
Yeah, for sure.
How you guys all know that it's a WBA title fight, but I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You know, Saitsumi, I seen Saitsumi. That's good motherfucker, man. Good luck, man. Hit him with that left hook, man. Catch him in his fucking face. Break his face, Nonito. You could do it, man. You know what I'm saying? For the guys in our age group, for the guys like me in country, that, you know what I'm saying, we got a grunt to get up, get off the couch. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm
Tell me
saying?
about it.
Nah,
man.
he was sparring today over at Top Rank and stuff like that. Now that you're saying to watch that movie, Weapons, I gotta watch it before I leave for camp because when we go overseas, like my Netflix or whatever I have, Amazon Prime, like it changes when I'm like from the US. There might be like we might be able to see Weapons here, but when I go over to overseas, like they might block certain shows.
Mm-hmm.
Or so I'd have to watch it this week because
You'll
we're
enjoy.
planning.
You'll like it if you're really into horror stuff. You know, like, and it's original is the other thing. I've seen all types of horror movies. I saw Deadly Friend, Phantasm, all the different Halloweens, even the one where Michael Myers wasn't in it. I never understood that. Like, how you gonna do a Halloween without Michael Myers? It's fucking Michael Myers, bro. You remember the third one, Country? Michael Myers wasn't in it. It was some other shit.
Yeah, man.
I never
I
understood.
didn't even bother to go see it, man.
I never understood that shit. I'm a big horror guy. I've always loved horror. And out of horror movies, that is by and large one of the more original and unnerving horror movies I've seen in a long time. It's very
When
good.
you were little, who was the one that like scared the shit out of you?
Well, when I was little, it wasn't the slasher films that scared me, like Freddy and Jason. I didn't give a fuck about those guys,
You didn't care
especially
about Freddy, but he got you in your
Mm,
sleep.
No, I was scared, but those were not the movies that gave me nightmares. The movies that gave me nightmares was Kane and Poltergeist 2. God is in his holy tail. That's a scary
Yeah, that
motherfucker.
dude, that old dude was creepy as hell.
That dude was
You know-
scary.
you know who creeped me out was the big tall dude in the
The
in
tall
movie-
man.
No,
The
in
tall
movie-
man.
in the movie Phantasm.
Yeah, the
big
tall
dude.
man. He creeped me out.
That big
Poltergeist man creeped
motherfucker
me out.
scared my ass.
and Exorcist creeped me out because we was talking about this yesterday, Rachel, that people were more religious when we were kids. So that genre of film was a lot more effective to people my age when we were young than it is now because everybody's a fucking atheist now or
Well,
agnostic or whatever.
not only that, but
Yeah.
apparently a lot of people involved with that movie actually like died in like mysterious ways and shit, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I mean, Linda Blair turned into a whole slut. I heard she fucked Rick James.
it's
That's not
just,
cap.
it's just frightening though. You know that some of yeah.
You know, I mean, Max von Sydow didn't go anywhere. The funniest thing is for many, many years, I thought that Max von Sydow was this old ass fucking man. They only made him look old for that movie. That's the same Max von Sydow in fucking Minority Report. Same guy. Like 20 years later, it's the same Max von. I was like, yo, that's crazy, B. Movie magic, yo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, those were the guys that scared me. The tall man, Kane, and Poltergeist 2. and Exorcist. I was really fucking scared of
Oh,
Exorcist,
man.
but
Wait, was Poltergeist the one with the little girl named Carol Ann?
yeah,
Yeah,
Carol
little
Ann going
blonde
to the
girl.
light. Remember
Yeah.
Tangina? She's like 4 feet tall. Going to the light, Carol Ann. You can do it. Fucking Tangina, man. You know what I'm saying? Horror movies were so fucking great back then. But a part of it was that, yeah, people were more religious. So concepts like demonology, it just was a more effective storytelling tool than it is now. Now, these kids don't believe in nothing. So, I mean, you
You
can't
know what
scare
else
them with
got me
that
when I
shit.
was a kid was what Herb mentioned the other day was the original The Hills Have Eyes, dude. That for its day, man, it was scary. You know, I mean, not now compared to everything else, but back then,
I'll say the newer one was really fucking intense. That shit was intense, dog. Like, damn, they killed damn near everybody, man. Shit. What's going on, Herb? I hear you cursing out your television.
Apparently, still
Herb
cursing
can't
it
hear
out.
us. Herb
oh
can't hear
god,
us.
Now, my favorite horror movies were the ones that were just more unnerving than they were straight horror. Like some of the old school vampire movies with Dracula, Wicker
Mm.
Man, the original Wicker
Oh,
Man. That one was really good. And then they
Yo,
turned it into a comedy. The
yo,
new
what
one.
is
What the
how
fuck
was
was
what
that?
that?
is what is Herb doing, yo?
Told
That
you to
was
start
Herb,
imitate
bro.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Hey,
What?
Herb sounded like that pirate from SpongeBob.
Let me
Oh,
tell you
Oh,
about something country. I'm gonna go to. You know what I'm saying? You sound like Macho Man, yo.
I could
the
never get into I could never get into
Ooh.
slasher
it-
shit because it's like
Get down.
things I can solve with 12 gauge shotgun don't scare me.
Well, the thing with the
uh,
slasher ones was it was an adrenaline rush. Is what those they weren't unnerving and they weren't necessarily jump scares, but the appeal, at least to the audience and at least to me, was survival horror. You know, you got all the kids in a camp. Jason's trying to kill every fucking buddy, right? Same with Michael Myers. He trying to kill everybody in the neighborhood. And Freddy,
You know,
Freddy, it's not that it was scary. It's that it was compelling that every fucking movie. Well, you can't go to sleep. If you go to sleep, that's
Nope.
your ass.
you
You
know
know?
Which is why
what
at
was
night, what would happen is I would have sleep paralysis because I'm so tired. I'm trying to stay awake, and then you ever have those ones where you can't move but you're awake? I'm
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Freddy's gonna get
You know
me.
what
I'm
used to
so
piss
fucked.
me off though was the high amount of people that did stupid shit in the movies that common sense would dictate. You know, if you do this, you're going to get killed, but you're going to do it anyway. You know?
Oh yeah,
No, I
yeah.
mean,
Go into the
I
attic
mean
or
the
go into
Dream
the basement.
Warriors.
Yeah.
You remember the fucking Dream Warriors, man? You remember the
Yep.
no,
Dream Warriors? That was
what
part 3, the Dream Warriors, man.
That
I
wasn't a
remember.
what
horror
scared
movie. That was a comedy.
what scared the shit out of me was Paranormal Activity, like in '05, '06, bro.
Yes, that is. I got that one up there as if you're watching that movie for the first time and nobody told you about it, if you're watching it, that movie is genuinely scary, and you credit to them because I think they did it on a 5,000. It was either 5,000 or $5 million budget. They did it on a really light budget. That movie, I think it was 5,000. And they turned that shit into a lot of fucking money. But when you watch the movie, no, it is genuinely scary without without being over the top. It's just suggesting, which is a great storytelling tool, that you don't have to show the bad guy. You suggest him. When they put the powder on the floor and the following morning they saw hooves in the powder, that shit is scary, bro. Like, yeah, that's
What about like The Conjuring, man?
the first one was okay. First one. The first
you
one
like
was okay. Like, it wasn't scary, but it was okay. It was okay.
you like the Sinister?
Hey, didn't they do a paranormal that was like from the Ring doorbell? Did you see that one yet? Because I haven't.
Like Paranormal Activity?
Yeah, it was kind of shot the same way as Paranormal Activity. It was basically through the Ring doorbell. Is how they. No, you never
Really?
watched
No,
that
no,
one.
I ain't seen that one. I ain't seen that one. I saw all 7 Paranormal Activities, and I could say that the other 6 are not worth watching. They just get worse. They literally just get worse.
You know what
Uh,
movie was psychologically disturbing? I mentioned it before a long time ago. Was Beloved with Danny Glover and Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey.
Dude,
I've never seen it.
that movie, I watched it. It psychologically like fucked me up when I left the theater. I was like, "Fuck, man! I didn't want to go back. It was.
Let me.
But
There
it
was.
wasn't- Oh, go ahead.
I would say that the one that Peel did about the fucking guy, man. It's like a thing in the sky, and it's like it hides in the sky. That one was pretty good. Not scary, but
Don't
imaginative.
look up.
Don't look up. That was pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Pretty good. Not great, but pretty fucking good. It could have been executed a little better, but pretty fucking good. Pretty good. I like that one. I never saw nothing like that, which is really saying something for horror because everything's been done. Like I saw, what was it, Terrifier? That shit was garbage. That shit was garbage. Shit was trash. Hostel, it's kind of the
That's just
concept
torture
is scary.
porn.
What do you think about the Saw
Yeah.
movies? What do you think about the Saw movies?
The first Saw is a genuinely imaginative survival horror movie. Like, yeah, this is some crazy shit. But the other shit is just gratuitous violence after a while. Like, look, let's
Yeah,
just make these motherfuckers die in the worst way possible.
No, it becomes like a Saw Still Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's what the Saw movies, the sequel Saws were. It's torture porn.
Exactly.
Boogaloo.
Fuck. I mean, that's what. Shout out to motherfucking just saying. I watched The Substance last night. Oh, I loved it. Was insanely disturbing to me. Yeah. Did you see The Substance, Rachel?
No, which one's that one?
It's Demi Moore. It's Demi
Okay.
Moore. I don't know the young girl's name. She's somebody's daughter, a famous actress's daughter, the young girl. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna laugh. It is a horror movie. It is, but I think you're gonna like it, and I think you're gonna laugh from just how fucking absurd, but compelling, because it is compelling. Otherwise, you don't finish the movie.
Mm.
2 recommendations: The Substance, which is also on HBO Max, and Weapons. I really enjoy. Honestly, I really enjoyed both of those movies. I couldn't stop laughing at The Substance. Though, like that shit was just ridiculous.
What about
It's-
Jacob's Ladder in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Jacob's
saw-
Ladder.
I didn't see Jacob's Ladder. I didn't see that fucking shit. I
Me
saw
neither.
I saw Candyman, the first one, and the second one. And you know what? Not the second one. The reboot. The reboot wasn't bad. It wasn't scary at all, though. But it was compelling. It
They
wasn't
said
scary
that
at all, though.
there's a company that tried to go into the house and turn it into a haunted house for Halloween. Like that would have been the shit into the actual house, bro.
Well, I mean, they did that for Amityville in Long Island. I think they did that for Amityville, that house, because it's based on a true story.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Wait, did
It
we
is-
find the stupid Annabelle doll that went missing?
don't they didn't Lorraine and what's the guy's name? Lorraine and who? The couple, what was their name?
I don't know.
Because they're a real couple, and they supposedly had the doll. They had Annabelle. They took a picture with it.
No, it went missing from a tour.
Oh shit. Well, somebody fucked up in the game.
No.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the actual doll?
No.
It's
Like
not
in
scary.
person? No, it's not
It's-
scary.
It's not scary. It looks like it looks like some piece of shit. The fucking doll. Like, man, fuck that doll. You know, like it's a piece of shit.
Have
You know,
have you guys seen that doll called Robert? All kinds of people, every time they come in contact with it, they die and shit, like in real life. Like it's
what's the name
not
of
a
the
movie.
doll?
Robert.
Robert.
It's
Yeah, I'm
an
staying away
old
from
doll, man. It's like super antique, but it's like apparently a bunch of people have like fucking literally ended up dying have it when they had it in their possession.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I don't.
Yeah,
need
don't
to
tell
know
me
about
magic
Robert.
ain't real.
That's the weirdest name to give a doll, Robert.
Fucking Robert, bro.
Mauricio.
For real, Suleiman.
Bobby.
Well, this is one of the many reasons why I don't pick up dolls at the thrift store, because you never know what you're gonna fucking get.
That
Well, the
is
thing
true.
is that there's got to be a reason that somebody decided to thrift that motherfucker, and it can't be a good one, right? Doll at a
Right.
thrift store? Yeah, fuck that shit.
Oh, Mark Jones says the Robert doll is in Vegas. I wouldn't be surprised, man. They probably got it in a museum somewhere locked up, like in a glass case, so you can't fuck nobody up.
I saw Army of the Dead. Good concept, poor execution. You know. That was a good concept that, the zombies after a while, they got a hierarchy and, they got the alpha zombie. And he's literally fucking another fucking zombie. I shit you not. I've never seen that before in a zombie movie. Zombie sex. What the fuck?
I never got the zombie stuff. Like, yeah.
Did you watch
I,
28 Years Later?
I still haven't seen it. I heard it was a
Don't
piece of
watch it.
trash.
Don't
It's
watch it.
trash, right?
Thank,
It's
thank
trash.
It's
you.
trash.
Thank you.
I was so confused. I think I don't know if it's a different director than the first two, but it went left. It went so weird. And I mean, like you see this like a zombie with a huge dick running around after people like half the fucking movie.
Hey, listen,
Like
that's
he's the
pretty.
alpha and he just has they didn't
In
decide to put a
fucking,
loincloth, nothing, just ding
no, I mean,
along trying to
in
kill you.
fairness, if there's a giant zombie with a huge fucking cock chasing me, that is pretty fucking scary. If you think
Anything with a giant cock chasing me is terrifying.
I heard about that they got a they basically I think they stole that, to be honest, because that was in Army of the Dead, which was Zack Snyder's other zombie movie, because he did Dawn of the Dead. He did Army of the Dead with Batista, and in Army of the Dead they have a hierarchy because some time has passed and these zombies are contained to Las Vegas. They're not everywhere. They're contained to Las Vegas. And basically Las Vegas, the whole thing is quarantined. And within it, all the zombies, they got a hierarchy. There's an alpha zombie, and he's got a broad he fucks, and she's pregnant in the fucking movie, the fucking zombie. And I never seen that before. Well,
Okay, then they stole that because they did that in 28 Years Later too.
Yeah, and with 28 years later, it's like, you got to be honest that the way that they finished the movie 28 weeks later, you should have just left it there, because there's nothing left to tell. You're just going to end up making the same movie over and over whenever you revisit this, that they got to run, that there's a fucking thing, and they got to survive. Like, it's the same movie, dog. Really, it's the same movie. Except now you got big dick zombies. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck a big dick zombie is gonna want from somebody. I don't like what. What? What?
He got a baby already.
Fucking, they just, you know what it is? They just wanted an excuse to put a fucking cock in this shit, bro. That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's all it was. Like, really, dog? You went back, you wrote this shit, and apparently there's a big dick zombie running around in the woods going fucking crazy. Oh, okay, bro. Okay.
Get another zombie.
I know self-insert when I see one.
Yeah. No, it's like Anne Rice with the homo shit. Like, you just wanted to write the homo shit, man. You that's what it was.
Yeah,
It's a good story. It's a good movie, but this is some like self-gratuitous porn shit that you're doing.
It's the latest premise of the author's premise and their barely disguised fetish. That's it.
Yeah, like this fucking shit, but I didn't watch it, Rachel, and I'm not going to now. I'm not watching Superman either. That looks like a piece of fucking crap.
I watched that a couple of weeks ago with my boys and we fell asleep.
It looks like a piece of crap.
Yep, that's a ringing endorsement to Skip.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what movie scared the shit out of me, but it wasn't technically a horror movie. The Ghost in the Darkness. You remember that? The Val Kilmer movie with the two lions going around.
Ghost. That sounds familiar. Ghost in the Darkness.
So the premise was
cool.
It was a true story about these two lions that would just hunt people who were trying to build this train.
Oh, I heard about that
and
one. Yeah,
they tried to form these theories about like, oh, they were too old and this and that. And no, they just liked hunting people, and they got really fucking good and scary at it.
They were kings.
I remember hearing about that one, man. Yeah, that was a true story too.
Yeah, about two brother lions.
They was killing people. They would hunt people.
Yeah, they ran around and took people out, man. They fucking put us on the menu.
They thought those two things were possessed by the devil. Like, it was.
How about just not go there? Anyone ever think about that?
That's a fucking suggestion, right? Like, you could just not go where they are and stay the fuck away. You could do that. Stop dicking around.
That's like those dumbass people that go up to like wild animals and want to pet them and then get all tripped out or when
Well,
they
no, I
get
mean, you
home,
got to
right?
figure that at some point when you're in the vicinity of these two motherfuckers, one of the locals is going to tell you, hey, man, there's two fucking lions out here. They're bugging out. You better go to, like, let me go where the two man-eating lions are to see if it's true. Yeah, fuck that,
Dude,
bro.
remember that one stupid woman that got out with her husband that got out the damn car and that tiger came charging out the bush and
Oh, yeah,
ambushed
well,
her?
that was
Fucking
real.
dragged her
That
The
was
out?
worst,
real.
no, the
Yeah.
worst part about that was that they were in a tiger preserve. The whole point of that was they were on a tour to see the tigers, and she got out of the car to scream at her husband, and yoink.
I mean, that's like something out of Married with Children, you know? Like, that's
Hey.
like
Well,
something,
you know what? If he wanted the divorce, he got off easy.
you know? It's not
What
his
are they gonna
fucking
say?
fault.
The tiger did it, you know?
No, but
Not
that's
his fucking fault.
animal movies like that always freak me out, even if they're not really horror movies, because it's like you can understand it. Like it's an animal, it's hungry, it wants you dead. Like,
Well, I think the best, at least for me, the best horror movies is where the horror is suggested. It's not actually shown, where it's suggested. That's why Paranormal Activity was so cool. That there were a lot of moments in that thing where it's genuinely unnerving. You know, the other ones are crap. All the other ones they did after that were crap. But that first one, that was genuinely unnerving. That she checks in the attic and there's an old fucking picture that she never saw in years. That they pour the powder on the floor and there's fucking hooves in it. When the ghost, this dude keeps talking shit and the ghost punches a picture of him. It's like, yeah, this is scary shit. And they not showing you nothing, which is why it's scary. It's like, yeah, like if you get
the part, I think it was like part number 2 or 3 where the girl, she has what's it called whenever you sleepwalk and shit, and
yeah,
she
she got
wakes
like
up. Yeah, she
yeah.
wakes up and she stares at her husband for like
No, that was
3
the
hours
first one. That
That
was
was
the
the first
first
one.
one.
And they were
Yeah,
like, yo, what the fuck?
yo, that shit was that's to me that's the scariest part in that whole movie, dog. I like, yo, that's some creepy ass shit, dog. Like, imagine that shit. You go to sleep, your wife standing over you, like that shit, you know. And he kept fucking with it, is what I liked. Like, you just keep fucking with it. She telling him to chill, but you keep fucking with it, you know. And then you find out in the second one that, well, she was fucked, you know. Basically, she was fucked. That, you know, the husband, I think it was, of her sister transferred it over to her. It was supposed to get his wife, which was her sister. You know, it turns into a whole fucking thing. But that one isn't remotely scary. None of those other ones are scary. The first one, that one was genuinely scary, you know. Good fucking movie. Good movie. What else? You know, what's another good one? Another scary one.
the original
'Cause it's
Hellraiser.
not
I like
that wasn't scary. Hellraiser wasn't. It was weird. They look like a rock band. Yo, there's a reverb when they talk. They got chains and shit. Their nipples are always out. Like, what the hell does your nipples being out have to do with being in hell? What is any of this? But like, you look like you're in a grunge band or something. Like, you don't look like you in hell. You just, you know, I never got into Hellraiser. Never got into Hellraiser.
I think
30 Days of Night was pretty cool. The first one.
That was cool. Round one, your mic is low. Raise it up, bro. I can hear you, but your mic is low.
All right. How about now?
Turn it up a little more.
A little bit more. All right. How about now?
A little more. A little more.
All right. Let's see.
Because I can hear you, but you sound far away.
Yeah, you're very
Far away.
low.
Like that?
A little more.
Still? Wow.
I can hear you. I can hear you, but you sound lower than everybody else.
Let's see.
You sound like you're down the hall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just yell, round one. Just yell. Fuck it. Just
yeah. Like that.
Go ahead. What you were saying, round one? Go ahead.
Nah. I done forgot now. What were we talking about?
We was talking about the scary movies. We was talking about the scary movies.
Oh, you was talking about Hellraiser. I think Hellraiser was with the dudes with the puzzle, and they were like a dimension in between hell.
Yeah.
They were like, they had like these powers, and they tortured people. They were like some gate. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That shit wasn't scary though. Like, I was never scared by none of that shit. You know, I think that was just for people that are really into special effects, because there were a lot of, you know, for the 80s, you remember around, there was a lot of special effects. You know,
Right.
they got all the nipples, the chains. You know, they got all the gory looking weird shit. It's like I wish some shit for special effects people because that wasn't scary to me at all. Like I don't get it. Like they look like they about to have sex with a mule or something. Like
The Michael
I'm not
Myers,
scared.
the Michael
I don't know.
Myers
Like
mask did it for me.
you know,
That just the mask by itself did it for me. I was
I
shook.
was not scared. You know, I was never scared
I
of the
was shook.
slasher guys. I was never scared of the because the slasher guys is just guys, and every movie ends the same way. I picked up on that when I was a kid that they gonna be alright. Somebody gonna be alright. Yeah, a couple of motherfuckers gonna get killed, but they gonna be alright. It was the spiritual shit, the religious shit that would scare me. Like yeah, the ghost demon shit and shit like that. That would be the shit that scares me, but
Oh,
not
the
not the
Exorcist.
slasher shit. Yeah, like The Exorcist scared me. You know that scared
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
it's.
you know what
I
I
was
like?
literally watching that shit just the other day because it's on Max. Go ahead, Herb.
You know what was a scary movie that slash action movie that was pretty good? Arnold Schwarzenegger's End of Days.
Good concept, good concept, but it was a good concept, but the casting for me, it's like yeah, I'd have picked some different guys, bro. If it's me, I would have picked some different
I thought
guys.
Constantine was better.
Constantine was good. The first hour of Constantine, that was good, but it just get kind of I like everybody they casted in that.
Right.
Tilda Swinton. I like the dude they picked to play the devil. Like the casting was great in
Oh
that fucking
yeah.
shit. That was that. Good movie. Good movie. Could have been better, but still a good movie. I sometimes go back and watch that shit.
Mhm.
It's just I'm not a guy that likes a lot of special effects. I don't actually like
Right.
that for bad guys or for storytelling because it's like you giving it all away. And if you see the whole thing, it's like you more scared of what you don't know than what you do know.
Yeah,
In real life,
yeah.
you more.
That whole GFI, bro. Once I see that shit, it's kind of like, oh man, like the movie goes to shit.
Yeah, like you more is villains and ghosts and antagonists, especially in horror films, are more scary when you can't see them. They're more scary that way. So in Constantine, you could see the demon and he's in the mirror and he's shaking and shit. He's got fleas in his ass. It's like you're not fucking scary, bro. You look like a
Um,
burnt rat.
No, to your
y-
point, Jules, about special effects ruining movies. Solomon Kane was a great action movie that had a lot of thematic stuff in it, and until the last fight when he had to fight the stupid special effects 3D giant, and it's like, God damn it, this was so good up to this point.
Yeah, special effects like there's even Fantastic Four, which I saw, they ruined that. They
Yeah.
really ruined that because I would have did Galactus. I would have did it. You can't fight Galactus. I don't care what the comic says. I would have did him the size of a Titan. He was not the size of a Titan. Like off top, he was not the size of a Titan. He was actually smaller than I would have made him. And you can't fight the fucking guy. You got to do it in a way and never show him as if he's an actor. You show him as if he's a mountain. You know how if you're in Japan, you can always see Mount Fuji no matter where you are, right? That's what gives you the scale of how big that motherfucker is. Well, that's what I would have did with him. Don't do a fucking close up of the guy and he's saying something. Well, then he just looks like another actor, and you killed the fucking thing.
No,
They
what they
fucked
should have
that
done.
up for me.
Oh,
What they
I
should have
found
done
it.
was
It's
like,
an uninvited visitor is the one that looks like paranormal, but through the Ring camera.
Oh,
Uninvited. I'll look that up. I'll probably watch that after I get off of this. Uninvited visitor. Is that on HBO Max or what's that on?
And when I saw it, it was on Amazon Prime, so I don't know
I got Prime.
where
I
it's
got
on.
Prime. I got Prime. I'll just put it in the search bar for Prime. It'll show me who has it because I got a bunch of shit on this fucking thing. And yeah, man,
hey,
special effects. A lot of the time they take away from shit. A lot of the time, a lot of the time. It's better when you suggest shit. When you imply, then yeah, you're gonna show me the demon and he's mad and he's in the mirror and he's shaking. It's like, well, that's not scary. It's not scary. The fuck.
Do you know what half the problem was with the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, where all the criticism comes from? everything's in front of a damn green screen, and they're always walking back and forth, back and forth. Go back and rewatch that shit if you can stomach it. Just always in front of a green screen.
I'm not a
always
Star
walking back
Wars
and
guy.
forth.
I never been a Star Wars guy, bro. I'm a Trekkie, bro. I'm a Trekkie. Peace and prosperity, bro. I'm a Vulcan, bro. I got the bangs and all of that, like fucking Spock's with the sharp ass ears, bro. I was a Trek guy, bro. Kirk was out here getting all the pussy. Vulcan, Spock out here doing math problems and shit. He trying to figure it out. Bones, blood pressure's mad high. I'm a Trek guy, bro. I can't get into Star Wars. Like, what the fuck is any of this? That's the first question that comes to mind. Where the fuck are they? What the fuck is any of this? The Force.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, but who the fuck are these people? Like, what is going on, bro? Like, it was too much for me, bro.
Yeah, but I think what separated Star Wars from every other like sci-fi movie of its time was the lightsaber. Once the lightsaber went off, it did it for me. It was just like the image of something being able to like melt through steel and like boom boom and like the battle of a sword. Like,
it's cool.
That's what
for me. That was Knight Rider round one. The idea that I got a car that talks shit. Yo, when I was a kid, I used to literally throw on a leather jacket to watch that shit on my dead grandfather. I used to throw on a leather jacket to watch that shit and just make up fake ass fight scenes and shit. Just because the car talking shit. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
And after that show it's just the good old boys.
No, it was Thunder in Paradise with Hulk Hogan and his dumbass boat. Motherfucker had a speedboat with guns
Papa,
on it.
You
like,
a piece
bro.
of shit. You a piece of shit.
Shout out to Papa Foundry. A Serbian film is the best movie ever made. Watch a Serbian film.
Don't.
I ain't gonna watch it. But fucking Star Wars, man. I can't fuck with Star. I could never get in. It's like Harry Potter. I could never get into that shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on here with Star Trek? The reason I could connect with that is because it's Earth. It's just Earth in the far distant future. You got a whole federation of planets that got together. They like the fucking UN basically, and I could understand that. These motherfuckers, Luke spy talker. What is going on, bro? Why is Darth Vader your father? Where is your mom? Who the Obi Trice? What is this, bro?
Captain Kirk, I can help you. Hey, you ever seen a movie called I Come in Peace?
Yeah, I seen that with Dolph Lundgren. That shit was good. Yeah, underrated movie.
Pretty good.
That was a
good concept.
Fuck. It was a good concept, and the action was actually good in that. Like, that was one of his underrated movies.
Exactly.
Critters, bro. You remember Critters?
Oh yeah, wow. Critters, yeah.
Critters was
but just
Critters
look at
that shit.
Alien that comes from outer space. He comes to this planet. He killed drug dealers, steal a coke, mix it up with their brain juice, and then take it back to his planet and sell it.
Wow. I fuck with that, bro. Like, yo, we got cosmic drug dealers. They moving cosmic work. Like, off top, I was like, yo, this shit is lit, bro. They do coke in space?
Yeah, he was mixing it with their brain. His gun was crazy, right? Dropping cars and shit.
That shit was, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what it was. They was cosmic drug dealers, and the other cat was a cosmic cop hunting him.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a good fucking movie, man. Damn, I ain't seen that in a minute. But fucking yeah, Come in Peace was good. What else? What's another one that was decent? Another old joint that was decent. Because it's not really a lot of good horror movies when you think about it.
You like any
that Legend one where they were like in the diner and the lady ran up on the wall and
Legion.
Legion.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
bad.
That wasn't bad. You're right. It just the shit get kind of stupid. You like I'm gonna say that first hour, it's like, yeah, there's some shit. But that last, couple of half hours, it's like, yeah, for some reason it just felt like the shit get weak as it progressed. The story got weak. But yeah, that shit was alright. I still watch that shit. Legion.
Yeah, you think Angel?
Angel who?
You think Angel Heart?
Nah, I
Robert
ain't
De
seen that.
Niro.
Yeah, with Mickey Rourke, I
Robert
saw that.
Lisa Bonet. Hot.
Nah, I ain't seen
Very
that shit.
psychological, man.
Hot. If you're an old Lisa Bonet fan, hot.
I ain't going front. I used to want to fucking. Oh my god, Lisa Bonet. I got one for y'all. I got one for y'all. This for the old heads. Y'all young motherfuckers can't get in on this. Lisa Bonet or Jasmine Guy?
Lisa.
Y'all know really?
Oh, I'd take Lisa.
Okay,
over
okay.
Jasmine any day.
Okay, Lisa. We got two for Lisa.
I think Jasmine.
Oh, that
One
was
for
easy.
Jasmine.
Lisa.
Damn, three for Lisa. I will go with Jasmine. That Southern twang. Oh yeah, I used to be watching Different World with a hard ass dick, man. Fucking
Go on, man.
Dwayne. Yo, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a different world. Woo! That's that shit.
Man,
What's
Lisa
another
was.
one? Lisa was Lisa was I mean, like Lisa was a very pretty woman, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I wasn't
Jasmine was
hot for. I was more hot for Ray Dawn Chong. I was more hot for Jasmine. Not to say that Lisa wasn't hot, but I was more hot for Vanity.
yeah.
Who remember the fat butt joint on House Party? The fat butt joint. It was one fat butt joint in there. She had chocolate joint. Had a fat butt.
That
Well, it's about
last name
4 hours.
Campbell.
No, it wasn't Tisha Campbell. That was the light
Oh,
skin
yeah.
joint. I'm talking about the fat butt chocolate joint in fucking in House Party.
Which
Only
one?
one that had the fat.
House
It
Party
was
one?
no, it was only one. It was only one. I think she had like a tight ass dress, man. She had a bit. She's fine, man. You know, I wasn't Lisa Bonet. Not to say that I didn't like her. I think everybody
Yeah,
had a low key crush on Lisa, but it was a lot of other joints that I liked more than Lisa Bonet. Oh, 13 Ghosts was good. Y'all remember that? 13
Oh yeah,
Ghosts?
yeah. Yep.
No, I don't.
13,
Remember that?
13 Ghosts had me shook
Okay.
as a kid. I didn't want to wear no glasses because I didn't want to see that jackal ghost in my face. But Shorty with a knife, yeah, she had the titties
That's
out with the knife. She had to cut up titties, like her titties was all cut
You
up.
seen the Juggernaut? You seen the Juggernaut?
Yeah.
The Juggernaut looked like Lurch.
For
That's
real,
where
that-
dude tried to like fool him to make like a sacrifice. He wasn't really
Yeah.
dead. He like played it off like he was dead. He was trying to get him to like sacrifice himself.
And his wife was one of the ghosts, right? I remember his
Right.
wife was one of the
Yeah.
ghosts. That was Tony Shalhoub of that TV show Monk. That's who that fucking shit was. That was a good movie. That was actually a good movie. You know? What's another one?
None of
Good
the
scary
Chucky
movie.
dolls ever movies ever like.
Nah,
fuck
man.
each
I can
other?
if I
Nah?
can punch you, you're not scary.
You know what this shit was? When I was a kid, the feeling that I had for Chucky, it was a popular horror movie. You remember? It was a popular horror movie, so that made me want to see it. But I was never scared of Chucky. Like, what the fuck he gonna do, dog?
Yeah,
What the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is he gonna do? Dembella, Lou Dembella. Like, that's
Yeah,
the shit he used to say to get in the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Jennifer
Hey,
Tilly a
where's-
couple of years later, you know, like with the titties. It's like, yeah, this is not for real. This is not scary, you know? It's not scary.
Which
You know?
country?
What?
A country.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Trilogy of Terror?
What?
Trilogy of Terror. Karen Black.
I've heard it, but refresh my memory.
Little voodoo doll that came to life in her house and started chasing around and killing and
Oh,
shit.
that little brown sucker with the long hair?
Yeah, with the night. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was-
man. He was like a little
remember-
wooden idol and he was running around killing people. That little sucker was dangerous, man.
Who remember Cat's Eye? Little gremlin will open that shit in the wall. Fucking cat seen him.
That one.
Right.
Yeah, I remember. I used to see like TV reruns of that as a kid. Oh, that got me fucked up.
That was the coolest shit, man.
You-
Cat's Eye. Maybe that's why I like cats, because of that fucking movie, man. Now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying?
That cat
Because
fucked
I always
that shit up.
Ah,
You know what movie got me scared? Pet Cemetery.
that shit was scary.
That little boy, when he came back, and he was in the hallway, and the dad was, and I was like, "No, don't go to him. He's not your son now." And
Yo.
he cut his like Achilles tendon with the knife.
But
I was like, "No."
Yo, who remember The Stand on Channel 7? The
I
Stand.
think
Everybody died because a virus got out. Remember that? It was a mini series on Channel 7 called The Stand,
Remember,
right?
Yeah.
That shit, yo, listen, that shit was lit, bro. Like, yo, it wasn't nothing on TV like that. Not at that time. That shit was lit. Motherfuckers is dying. And the premise was that it's basically the rapture. That's what it basically was going on. Most of the world is dead, save a couple of people.
Mm.
Some of them is with God, some of them is with the devil. That's why they didn't die. And it's all so they could fight it out at the end. The shit, yo, that shit was that's one Steve.
Yeah.
I don't really like Stephen
Stephen
King.
Stephen King is a
Stephen
bad
King.
motherfucker.
But that was a motherfucker. Like, yeah, that's one Stephen King joint that I go back and watch that old shit. It was a mini series at the time. Y'all remember Channel 7 would come out with a mini series every so often, like The Langoliers, fucking The Stand. They did a mini series for The Shining because they told the whole Shining. They did like two-hour things for The Shining to include things that was in a book that was not in the original movie or whatever. And like, yeah, man, The Stand, that was that shit, bro. That shit was mean, bro.
Salem's
I
Lot
remember
is
that.
the Stephen King one I liked. That was the one with the vampires coming with Old Town, and it was a 2-movie special, and it was really creepy, especially in the first one because they did vampires right. They were always distant, freaky. It was just like this weird, repulsive thing about them. Just oof. Just gave me the
You know, I
shivers.
might watch that. I passed that by earlier. Salem's Lot. I've never seen that. I've never seen Salem's. I might give that a look. You know, I love a good scary movie. Um, Zombie movies. I would say the original shit with Sidney Poitier. The original shit, like, yeah, that was
The
unnerving
black
because they kind of took the black and white shit because they took it for a joke with the other one with the little blonde boy brains. Tina, I want to eat your
oh,
brain.
it was
Oh
crazy. They had a
man.
Michael
Didn't he pick up like
Jackson song.
the ambulance microphone and like ordered more backup or something?
He
Yes,
more
send
Right?
he said
more
send more.
brains.
And then they came and
He said
He
more
said,
param-
send more brains.
they asked him who the president was. He said Harry Truman.
Yo, that shit was brains make the pain go away. I was like, yo, I used to laugh my ass off at that shit. But not that
They had
not
a
that black and white shit. That black and
yeah.
white shit was legit scary when the brother and
That
sisters
shit was
because
real.
it
Yeah,
start with the brother and sister at the graveyard. They visiting somebody, I don't know who, and the shit just pop off right there with them. It's like, yeah, that shit was legit scary, bro.
I talk about a movie like that scared you but traumatized you so much that you never ever fucked with that product again. Yo, that movie,
Mm.
The Stuff, where they ate like the fluff and it went in their
I
mouth
seen
and
that.
it
I
took
Very
heard
old.
about the
all,
stuff.
all
I
over.
heard about
I
the
ain't
stuff.
never ate fluff since that movie.
Yeah,
You
that
know
shit
Never.
what
was
scared
crazy.
me? You know what? When I was a kid, it scared me. But when I saw it and I got older, I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking retarded. Basket Case. Remember that he had like the shit? He had like a fucked up brother that he was like, you don't remember? It was like a glob. Motherfucker had teeth and shit. And
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
bug out because he
Uh,
started fucking bitches. Remember the older brother
right,
start
right,
fucking
right,
bitches
right. And he was wild. Okay.
and he got mad like, you cock blocking ass motherfucker, man. Oh, cock blocker.
Damn, those are the rated B movies. Like, you gotta
Yeah, the
really be a
OB shits.
hardcore fan to know that one.
Bro, we used
Damn,
to go
like,
to Blockbuster, man. They had Basket Case One,
yup,
Basket. They had Psycho Cop. You remember Psycho Cop?
yup, yup.
Ooh, that was my shit.
Psycho Cop, bro. He had face all fucked up and shit. He
He
bugging
got his
out.
face all
Yeah,
fucked up. Yup,
See, they
yup.
should have
that nigga,
got that motherfucker to
he
go
was
to New
like
York when all the migrants got to New York. They should have got Psycho Cop. He wouldn't have put up
Right,
with
right,
that
right.
shit. They wouldn't have beat
Same.
his ass.
it was Maniac Cop, I think.
Maniac, you right, Maniac Cop. And it
I
was
think there
another
were
one with a
two.
death
Yeah,
row inmate. I forgot the name of that one. It was one with a death row inmate that he got electrocuted, but he couldn't die or some shit like that. I forgot
that's
the
the
name of that one.
Shocker. The
What's the
Shocker.
Shaka? The shot, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it was called
And he had the red
it was
jumpsuit and
called
all that.
Yeah,
Shout out to just
some
the guy
CD. I remember.
Darkness. Oh yeah, y'all remember that Darkness Falls? It's with the
That
Tooth
was
Fairy. It's with the Tooth Fairy.
Oh,
You remember that the
I
bitch
don't remember
that if
that
the
one.
kid, yo, honestly, it was a really good take on the Tooth Fairy. Honestly, like yeah, that shit was a underrated. Like yo, it was pretty fucking good. That one, it was really good.
the Creep
It,
Show on HBO was dope as shit. The
oh, I love
series,
the Creep Show. I could hold my breath. With
man.
Ted Danson and Leslie Nielsen on that beat, I could hold my
Richard.
breath.
He said, "We dig the hole for you, Richard."
We dug a hole for you, Rich. And motherfucking
Yeah.
with the cigar shop Indian that he got mad because they killed the
Oh, yeah.
owner and he
Hey,
got up, start
loco.
killing motherfuckers.
Nah,
It was
what about
it's
the
a
dude
couple.
with the roaches when he was real clean? He had the White House. Then all of a
You
sudden the
wait,
roaches came out of
you
everywhere. They came out of cereal.
you
And
talk
he was
wait, you talking
talking.
about Creep Show?
Yeah, with the roaches, with the dude. That was like one of the kill. I can't. I'll never forget
Nah,
that episode.
listen, you don't remember the shit where the kids is at the lake, right? And it's this fucking like black shit in the lake in the
Right?
water,
Oh yeah,
and they
yeah.
eat the. I was so mad he did. Yo, even when I
For
was a
the rat.
kid, man. Even when I was a kid, I just wanted to see motherfucker get some pussy. I was so mad he didn't get to fuck that bitch. I was like, oh, he
Her
got the
face peeled
bitch.
off.
The shit was on the bitch leg and titty and all.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was not
oh,
She was like,
the waste
she
of
get
a
the
falling
bitch.
out
fuck
the
the
water.
bitch, bro. And then, you know, the same
Waste
thing
of a
happened
good
in
bitch.
Cabin Fever. Same thing happened. He bought the fuck the bitch, and the bitch got the shit all in her inner thigh. Like, oh, he don't
Yeah.
get to fuck the bitch. Shit, shout out to just a guy. Mimic was good. Mimic what? Mirror
Mimic was
Sorvino.
good.
That shit was and the
Mimic
premise
is the
was
Yeah.
one
good
where he
too.
turned into the beetle or something.
Yeah,
The
a
It's a
bat,
moth.
giant fucking cockroach. It's
a
really a
cockroach.
cockroach.
All right,
It's a giant that basically remember the premise of the movie. There's a virus. It
right.
kills kids. The virus is transmuted through cockroaches. So this scientist bitch makes a hybrid cockroach and puts it in the sewer system, and the virus goes away. All the kids are saved. But years later, these motherfuckers didn't die. It's a giant fucking cockroach, and it's called Mimic because it mimics people. It looked like a man with a trench coat. That shit was lit. Mimic was lit, bro. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Motherfucking what's another one? What's another one? I remember Life Force where the bitch would give you some pussy and shit take your life force. Y'all remember that one? The naked
Oh,
bitch, Life
you
Force,
no. You seen
Nah,
Skin?
but that alien chick that wanted a mate. What was her name? And then she was like growing
Species.
Species.
She was growing
Yeah.
mad
Bridget.
fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that was
first one.
dope. That
Yep.
broad is dope.
I
That
was never able to
broad.
see that one because my mom was like a hawk with that one. Like, no, you are not watching that.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
not
she
gonna
was
be
naked
watching
a
people
lot.
get these alien
She was
pussy out here,
naked a
B.
lot.
Oh, but
You know
she's
what I'm
mean though. She's bad.
Yeah.
Yo, every chance
Big.
she got, she took off her clothes and ran
Yeah.
naked through the movie.
There
Yeah.
was a recent movie that was sort of that same premise. I'm trying to remember what it's a newer movie from like the last say 5 years, and it was kind of like that it's like it's a succubus essentially what it is, but it's like a
Right.
sea creature, like a fucking octopus. I watched that shit the other day. It was I'm not gonna say it was very original, but it was well done. It's not original because the concept of a succubus, it's been done in Species, in Life Force. It's been done. We've seen it a lot of times, but the way they did it, I'm trying to remember the name of that movie. I gotta ask my wife because she the one to tell me about that shit. I watched that shit. It was pretty good, and it's one of the newer movies. And there was a lot of fucking in the movie, which was good too. Like, yeah, it's good fucking scenes in this fucking movie. It's good shit. Good movie. I seen Bones and All. That I don't. Did you see that shit, Jason?
I
Bones and
feel like
All.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
saying
you
it.
ain't missing
I
nothing, bro.
like it.
I didn't
Yeah, that
like
shit
it.
was
That
just
shit.
creepy.
Yeah, it was just
He bit
weird.
the
You got
finger.
dirty
That shit
little
hurt me
kids
when she
running
bit his
around
finger.
and shit. And they smelling shit like they could
Yeah.
smell each other and shit. Like, yo, listen, the reason y'all could smell each other is because y'all don't wash. Anybody can smell it.
Get some deodorant, bitch.
That's nasty,
Like,
man.
you know, like my wife was telling me. My wife was telling me to know that they got like a power that they can sense each other. I'm like, that's not a power. They fucking stink. Look at them. Of course, you could fucking know when one of y'all is around. Fuck the whole movie up. Of course, they know when each other. Look at them, bro. They ain't washed in a minute. Shout out
I
to
know.
motherfucking Misa.
It-
What y'all think about Lights Out? I didn't see that one.
I don't think we can
Like,
talk about
yo,
horror movies without passing Chainsaw Massacre. How'd y'all feel about them shits?
well,
The
they
movie is
The
pretty
were.
original.
cool.
The original yo, when that dude was walking around with that people face, that I was like, like the concept
They
of it, like they was trying to feed you that it was based off a true story, true events that happened
yeah, it
somewhere in
was.
Texas. Know what I'm
No,
saying?
it
So
happened.
it made you think, like, I don't know.
No,
I thought that was
they just made they
yeah.
just made a Netflix series about the original guy who that movie was inspired by.
Oh
A
yeah.
guy named Ed Gein. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was inspired by his life. He was he wasn't a cannibal. He was just dressing up in people's people's skin and shit.
Mm,
That's where the whole object of Leatherface came from. That
mm,
um
Yo, go
that's
ahead, bro.
crazy.
yeah, but I don't know what the fuck you ever remember a joint called Dreamscape?
Dreamscape,
I
no?
think so.
Think so, but
Dreamscape. It was pretty old, yeah, Dreamscape. The guy Cyrus from the Warriors played in it. Not Cyrus. The guy who played
Can
48
you dig
little little
it?
little, little Luther from 48 Hours played in Dreamscape.
What are you doing?
you talking about the guy that shot Cyrus?
Yeah, the guy who shot that little Luther, he played in 48 Hours.
Right. That they followed him
Yeah, he
to the
played.
money.
Yeah, he played another
If
joint
Dan
called
gets away with
Dreamscape.
my money, we ain't partners. We ain't. He said we ain't partner. How do he say it?
We
We
ain't,
ain't partners. We ain't
we
friends.
ain't,
No, we ain't friends. How do he say it?
he,
Ah,
he,
fuck.
he only said partner and friends and shit. But that
Nah,
was you.
nah,
That
nah,
was
nah. He said we ain't partners. We ain't friends. If Gan gets away with my money, and he said Gan gets with it. That was like line from Eddie Murphy, bro. It was like one of the biggest lines in 48 Hours. That was a classic movie.
yeah, it was. Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Nah, yeah,
Part
it's
two,
just
part two wasn't that bad neither. You
it.
ask me.
Well, yeah, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying with the biker dudes, and they shot him. At the beginning was crazy when they shot him at the diner. I was like, damn, they started off the movie shooting him. Then he had the vest on. Then you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like, But
wasn't too
yeah, the
bad.
two brothers was crazy.
Have you
Yeah,
guys ever had a movie where you felt like you didn't need to watch it at all because it's been spoofed or referenced so many times that you feel like you've seen it without seeing it?
yeah.
For me that was The Shining. Like
Oh,
I
Really?
yeah,
wow.
everything's been like here's Johnny. Like everything's like I've seen it already and I haven't seen it.
Yeah, right. There are a lot of movies that does that and whatnot. It's
You know
just
what movie at the time made me feel like damn, like I gotta go watch this music, some futuristic shit. And it wasn't like a futuristic like movies like that weren't presented, but I gotta admit, The Predator with Arnold
yeah,
Schwarzenegger,
yeah, the
bro, I
first
got on two buses, a train. I went to New York to go watch that movie.
one. Damn.
Like, yo, I
Damn,
was
man,
like
that's
12 years
dedication.
old. I was
Ain't got time to
I'm born
bleed.
I was born in Newark, New Jersey. And it
Hmm.
came out in the big theater in New York. I hit the matinee, man. I went all the way out there by myself to watch that movie. The Predator himself fascinated me. Like I was
Yeah,
like it was different, you know?
yeah. Different. I like, but you know what I like? I like the other Predator with that had Danny Glover in it. I liked that one
Really?
too.
You know,
Yeah,
everyone says that, but like there's something
What?
about the
that,
original in the fucking jungle, man.
that shit was
Yeah,
hot.
man. Arnold, man. Come
That
on.
shit was
Although
hot. The one
although
that
the
had
second one did have the best scene where the The Jamaican dude just drew a sword and was like, "Let's get it on." And then the very next is just his screaming face and the Predator walking with a head. Like, yeah, that would have been as well as
crazy.
you expected.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it was in the city. That's what made that so hot. I love that one.
Yeah, but
Fuck it up.
I like the concept when it was like the predator versus the aliens, and then they brought them down like the people as sacrifices, and they let the chamber like come out. I like the whole concept. I think they went a little far, but it was cool that they made it like the predator would hunt the most huntable prey, like the top prey, and it was an
Yeah,
alien,
whatever's
one of
yeah,
the, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
They hunt the predator.
So yeah, and then they would like mark themselves with the thing,
Mhm.
and then I guess they didn't think so far that one would take off his mask and one would lay an egg inside one and make a hybrid of a, and they just took off with it.
That,
But
Yeah,
that's
I'm
oh,
waiting for a
I gotta
female.
say, remember Jason in Space? That was
Oh
just
yeah, that
that
was
became a
great.
fucking comedy.
That
Guys,
was great.
it's all right. He just wanted his machete back. Like what?
that's it.
It's fuck.
Yeah,
That's
that
all.
shit was hilarious. Oh my god, Jay-Z, he stabbed the guy through the door. He was like, "That'll do it." Yo, shit was hilarious. Jason breathing
Like I'm like,
hard.
remember when this was about getting revenge on camp counselors who were too busy fucking to save a kid from drowning? Like,
This
remember
motherfucker.
back in those days?
Yeah, he up in space with a half robotical suit on, one eye red, a digital machete, breathing hard and shit. I'm like, where are we going with this? Like, wow.
Space, apparently.
Nah,
Huh.
but I gotta admit that Sigourney Weaver shit, the first Alien, when that shit
Yeah,
bust out his
that's
chest at my age, when I saw that fucked me up.
Yeah,
When
Sigourney
I
Weaver could
saw it
get
for
it,
the
man.
first time, it's not like you know what I'm saying. I was already when I saw that shit, I was like, oh shit, and then like that fucked me up. Like oh you know what else messed me up? There was a movie called The Thing
yeah, I
where
seen it.
The thing, oh,
it went
that is
into the
such a
dogs.
good one.
Yo,
Yeah,
it went
that
into
yeah,
the dogs and it started coming out of them. And then it turned into like the people, and then they started like testing their blood. They didn't know which one who is who.
yeah.
Yo,
Nigga
that shit
head
right
fell off
there
and
was crazy. The Thing,
nigga head
yeah.
fell off and turned into a spider and start crawling
Spider,
away.
yo, that movie was
Yeah,
crazy.
that
And then at
don't make
the end, it left you like, did it survive in the ice? Is it gonna freeze? Like, yo, oh shit, man. Listen,
it was good. That's a classic.
that movie was great. The Thing.
Shout out to just the guy. I was a big fan of Species too. You talking about Splice? I think. Yeah, I remember Splice.
Like,
That was like
yeah,
Species. Keenan said
yeah.
favorite movie villain. If we talking about villains, if we talking about villains, two of my favorites is Javier Bardem. That's not horror though. That's he was good in No Country for Old Men. He was
Oh yeah.
good. He was
Yeah.
good in the Bond movie where where he was blonde and shit. He's
Yep.
a good villain in that. He shot him. He killed him basically. Um, Thanos
The
was a
count,
good movie villain. Thanos was a
the
good
count,
movie villain. Who?
the counselor. He was a good villain in the counselor too.
And the
The guy
counselor.
was no. Yeah.
Pacino, like you got to give it to Pacino in Devil's Advocate. I don't even know if we
Oh
call
yeah.
him the villain though. Like, was he? He just wanted him to fuck his
Yeah.
sister. I mean, his sister was kind of
He was
fine.
good. He was a good.
Yeah, but
He
then
was a
he's
good.
played the
He was a
villain
good.
role. He deserves a villain role. You know.
Yeah,
He
What
was a good
about?
yeah.
villain. He was a good villain. He was a good villain in Dixie. Big Boy
And
Capri.
in which movie?
Dick Tracy. Dick
Yeah, Dick Tracy.
Tracy.
Yeah.
He was
Dick Tracy.
Big Boy Capri.
Yeah, that was Warren Beatty playing Dick
Madonna
Tracy too, right?
was in.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. I remember
Yeah.
Madonna
Dick
was
Tracy.
in that movie,
That's
right?
old school.
You know
Madonna
who
was
was
in
a
that.
good villain was Shredder in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie because he was
What?
scary in that movie.
You
Like
know,
he
you
was.
know. Yo, not if you can't talk about movie villains without Chong Li. Big no hit back. Chong Li was dude, bro. Chong Li was Thanos before Thanos, bro. He was fucking shit up. He fucked Ray Jackson up, man.
Yep.
Motherfucking Chong Li. Shout out to motherfucking Mr. Calderon. What horror movie do you guys feel is underrated? I'm gonna give you a couple that's underrated. Darkness Falls is underrated. That one's underrated. shit, drawing a blank.
The vampire movie with Salma Hayek and the Mexican dudes where they were in that
That's not
bar?
underrated. Everybody
the
know
don't
about that one. Round one.
That's
Everybody
the
know
problem
Dust
with,
Till Dawn.
that's the problem with horror movies, though. Like, you can't really. The good ones are the ones that get celebrated because there aren't that many good ones. So it's hard to have
Yeah.
an underrated horror movie.
I'm trying to think of underrated
Yeah.
horror movie. What's a good horror movie that I saw that a lot of
The
people
Ring?
really? Nah, The Ring
That
was
flew on
popping.
the
You
ra-
remember when The Ring came out,
Think
bro? It
so?
was popping like. No, it was
Yeah.
popping. Everybody told me about that shit. Before I saw it, everybody told me to go see that shit.
Popped off into a part two.
Yeah, like that shit was popping. Like that was a popular horror movie of its time. Like, yeah, everybody, my sisters, everybody on the block, yo, you gotta see that shit. That shit crazy. I was like, all right, I'll go see that bullshit. I'm trying to think of underrated horror movie. Underrated that motherfuckers not up on it. That's tough, man. Because it's like Jason said, all the good ones, everybody know about them.
Jules, did you
All the
skip
good ones.
Luis Fuente's super chat?
Can't underrate them. Yeah.
Let me go back up. Shout out to Luis Puente. The nasty flick I saw. Yeah, I seen a Human Centipede, bro. I
Oh,
seen
God.
that shit. That shit wasn't scary. It was just nasty.
Yeah, it
That
was,
shit
Oh,
wasn't
my
scary.
Lord.
I told my girl, why? That's exactly what I said. It wasn't scary, but why'd you put that shit in my head? Like
I mean, if it's Megan Thee Stallion, I'll do that. If it's Megan, I'll do that. If it's Haley Bailey, yeah, I'll be the Human Centipede with her ass. I eat that ass. Eat that shit.
Ah,
Eat that shit. Shout out to like these fucking Cheetos, like these Cheez-Its. I'll eat her ass. Shout out to Misael.
Okay.
Devil elevator. I will get worried of elevators, but I forgot when I take a girl up to the room. Yeah, I remember that one where the devil was in the elevator. It was a good premise that
Yeah.
people keep dying.
Bokeem.
You really don't know what. Yeah, like, and you don't really know who it is until you know everybody dead.
That shit crazy. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was okay. That one was okay. Motherfucking let me think. Underrated horror movie. What's an underrated horror movie that is pretty good? You know what's underrated? I'll say what's underrated. I think Rob Zombie's version of Halloween is underrated. His version is underrated. There's a million Halloween movies by now, but his is underrated because it's like, yeah, this some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah,
it's hard to appreciate just because there are, like you said, there are so many Halloween movies. So it's like,
yeah, because there's like 3-4 different versions of the shit. There's the new shit.
Yeah, I like Rob.
There's the new shit. The old shit. I don't even, the old shit don't even hit like it used to. But the new shit, the new one, it was okay. I like when they beat the shit out of him in that street, and he just got up and fucked them all. Like, yo, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, man, but they done hit him with a bat. The bitch stabbed him. The cop shot him, and he like 50 Cent. He was like 50 Cent on his Pac shit. Underrated horror movie. Underrated. Fright Night. That's underrated. I love Fright Night 1 and 2. Y'all remember Fright Night?
Everybody knows Fright Night. Come on, man.
yeah.
Oh, that shit, bro.
Fright Night was like
Fright
Lost
Night and when
Boys
That's like
was
saying
like-
the Lost Boys.
yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
right.
Yeah, the Lord.
Come on, man.
I was hot for that Spanish bitch in the second one, man. The vampire bitch. Oh God, I was hot for that bitch. Oh shit.
Man, that's just like saying the chick from Weird Science with the big lips.
Oh my God.
Oh, I
Kelly
would've
LeBron.
tore her
Weird
up.
They
Science.
took a shower with her.
back in
Come
those
on, man.
days, I
Yeah,
would have
dog.
tore her up.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my
What
God.
you mean? I used to watch that movie like 3 times. Hey yo,
Came out the bathroom. You ready to have some fun, boys? Dick was hard, man. I hope they ran
Did
a
you call-
train on that bitch.
Nah,
Would you call John Carpenter's Vampires underappreciated?
Huh?
John.
Yeah, I don't think you can call any John Carpenter movies underappreciated. Everyone either loves them or hates them.
Yeah.
Hey yo, that for some weird reason, man, that girl, that redheaded girl, and Breakfast Club, and she did that other one.
Molly
That
Ringwald.
oh yeah, man, she just did it for me. I don't know what it was,
Yeah.
man.
No, cause she had them dick sucking lips, bro. You
Man,
recognized it, like you
something was
it,
about her,
the
man.
bitch mouth was never closed, bro. Watch any movie with that bitch. You can always see her two front teeth. It looked like it's a dick belongs in there, bro. A penis belongs in there.
Yo, he's
Lip.
crazy.
He said it looks like a dick belonged in there.
Hey yo, but
God
she
You
did it for
wildin',
me,
man.
She really did.
Now,
Lip.
Molly was pop. You know, when we were young, Molly was popping, man. Molly was
Oh,
the
yeah.
it girl. Molly
Mhm.
fucking Ringwald. She's in Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's
Pretty in
Fire,
Pink, that one. She was in
right?
that movie, right?
She was in every fucking thing,
Right,
bro.
right.
She was in every. She was the it girl of like that period, like that
Yup.
80s. She's the it girl.
No.
Low key though, I wanted to fuck the dirty bitch. I don't know why. Ali Sheedy? Remember Ali Sheedy in the break? I used to want
Jesus
to fuck.
Christ.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know why,
Come
bro.
come
I
on,
don't
dude.
know.
She done did a whole picture with
That's
her
some
fucking
self-hate,
dandruff.
man.
Yo, I don't know what it was about that dirty ass. And I knew she's a dirty ass bitch, but like, I wanted Ali Sheedy.
You like that shit though, Jules.
Yeah, old musty bitch. Pussy kind of tastes like pee a little bit. Like that
Ain't
shit.
nothing she'll say no to.
Wow, he described her well. He is
You know,
well
you really got a
educated
twisted side
in
to
the
you,
field.
man.
Wow.
This
Wow.
guy,
And listen, he brought me
this
back
guy's
to a time like wow.
damn.
Yo,
impressive.
bro, cause you know you fuck a bitch like that, she ain't gonna hold nothing back, dog. All it release your inhibitions. You know what I'm saying? You fuck a bitch like that,
Just
it's
feel
on
the
the
rain
pop.
on this bitch.
She
I
get
feel
naked.
the rain
might
on
release-
She get
yours.
naked.
She
and-
might
and she
release
got-
more than
she
her
got long
inhibitions, though,
underarm
bro.
hair.
You better
She
be
got
careful.
long underarm hair.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing to raise your
Bats.
can't fix.
I didn't see bats. I didn't
I
see
didn't either.
bats, just a guy. I didn't see that. What do you think?
Oh, someone suggested interview with a vampire. Come on, man. That's Anne Rice's
Nah,
Barely
that's a
Skies
world class.
fetish.
That should yeah, that's her porn shit. That's her porn shit. Motherfucking
Now,
motherfucking what was it?
I was gonna say the new make of Dracula, the one where he made the deal with the Dracula in the cave.
Oh, I seen that. That shit was good.
Yeah, I
seen
thought
that.
it was
action-
good, but
that's
I
more of
thought
an
it was
action movie, though, I'd
underrated
say.
as a vampire movie. I thought it was
No,
underrated.
that you know what,
You
round
see?
one, you absolutely that was a good underrated. It's horror action, Jason, but he right. That one is underrated. Like I
No, I
wanted to
agree with
see a
him.
part,
I saw that in
two.
theaters and I enjoyed it.
Huh?
I wanted to
And I
see a
thought it
part
was
two.
well
They never
made.
made it, but it was like you right. That was an
Apparently it
underrated one.
bombed.
Yeah.
It was a good Dracula joint when he was on a boat, and they did. I forget the name of it. It was
I
out
know what
just
you're
not
talking
too.
about. The last,
Yeah.
the meter,
last-
something,
The la-
I know what you took. It's
last
supposed to.
cruise. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Where-
shit was
Oh, is that the
great.
one where it's like it's specifically the part where they're Dracula sailing across the sea and he's in the boat and that's where he kills him?
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see that
Yeah.
because that's actually a really good premise.
You see how the movie ends, Jules?
Because the whole premise of the movie is they wanted to show how was it that Dracula made it to the Americas. That was the whole thing. So there's a section of the lore where he go from Europe to America, and they turned that into the movie. That's the movie. The last
That's
trip of the
it.
Demeter.
That shit mean. They can take off from there and make something
And-
else too.
And you
Mhm.
see,
But-
mom. Sorry,
Go ahead.
my
Yeah,
mom
Brahma.
was like a crazy Dracula head, right? And she was really upset because they used to break away from the original concept that Dracula was a romance novel. Like the Dracula would come in, he would seduce her, he would have to bite her 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like that in order to turn her. He couldn't turn her on the first bite. You see? And then like her love, the guy that he would come in and try to like fend off Dracula night after night type thing. And then Dracula would be like, she's gonna come to me. And then she would like be wooed by his eyes and stuff. And it was basically like a romance, but
Like a trans. I'm gonna say I couldn't beat Dracula because I be eating a bitch pussy right in front of him and just holding him eating with the power.
With the power. Yeah, it's
I'm
supposed
eating
to
your
be a
bitch out
romance.
what? You
And
know what
now
I'm saying?
Blade is chopping them in half, and they're like turning into fire, and they're like,
Yeah.
all
But
this like,
I have to admit that I have a deep veneration for Blade because I really love what they did. That first, like I love the first and second movie. I feel you that it did get a bit Hong Kongy. It did get real Hong Kong by the second one, but I love that first one. I really do. Like there was nothing like that in theaters at the time. Like wow, y'all really took this shit to a
yeah,
different place.
they turned Dracula into a bunch of gangsters. No wonder everybody liked it. Like now he's like on
No,
a
no,
motorcycle.
no, pero ponlo tu round one. Y
Yeah,
si tú puedes vivir por todo ese tiempo, todos
right.
esos años, yeah, we're gonna sell some fucking cocaine. What?
Yeah,
Yes, we're
yeah, yeah.
gonna sell some
He
fucking
he
coke.
he had like white sun blocker. He picked up a little Asian girl. He had like his
Yeah.
nail grew. He was like, "What's up?" They were like gangsters and shit, like
No, but
And
that
then they
shit
had their
was
shit
lit.
organized. They had like their history library. They had the big dude, like
That
fat
shit
dude,
was
like, yo, it
dope,
was
bro.
cool.
That
It
shit
was
was
dope.
dope.
It was it was more modern,
You
bro.
gotta imagine that if you could live that long, bro, right? You could live that long. What you gonna do? You gonna be rich? You gonna amass wealth? Yo, let's sell some fucking coke, bro. Let's get money. We fucking Dracula, bro. We live
Let's make
forever.
Oh wait,
blood
what am I
farms,
thinking of?
and they have blood delivered, and the cops were in coolers delivering you blood
Yeah,
and shit.
that
Like,
shit was
yo,
lit.
No, Bram Stoker's
crazy.
Dracula, the one with Keanu Reeves. That was a good movie.
You talking about the one with. You talking about the one? Wait. You talking about the one with the dude, Commissioner Gordon,
Yes, Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman? Yeah, that was good. That was good. The worst Dracula I ever seen was Gerard Butler, Dracula 2000.
No,
That
Eddie
shit was.
Murphy.
Oh,
But they did have a dope spin on it. The only thing that I will always give Dracula 2000 is they the only ones that put this spin on it that I thought it was pretty fucking good. Dracula is Judas. It's Judas. That's what they did. That he's Judas. He's the one that betrayed
cursed
Jesus.
one. Right.
Yeah.
The cursed
That
one,
it
right.
is that was kind of cool. Like, yeah, that's kind of I ain't gonna front. That's
You're
kind of dope.
cursed
That's
to
kind of
walk
original.
the earth,
And then the
and
rest
your
of the movie
punishment
happened.
is you're gonna only survive, but on blood. You're gonna be forced to kill, and even the people you love.
Yeah,
It's
because
the
it
third,
is a curse though.
like,
You can't get down with
right.
nobody unless you turn them into a vampire. You can't because everybody you love gonna die. You gonna live forever, but they won't
If you
unless
don't suck them dry, they turn into a vampire. Now you're responsible for them.
Yeah, and they soulless when they become a vampire. They not who they were.
So what's the point?
You can have a piece of pussy around. You can always fuck. You're like, I turn Haley Bailey into a vampire. I don't give a shit about her soul. I give a shit about her ass.
Yo, Jules makes no listen. He's going right.
Yo, I
Man,
love Yo, listen, I love Haley Bailey. Them eyes is all far apart and shit. I lick the space in between her eyes, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking not gonna tell me nothing, dog. Motherfucker.
Vampire horse.
Listen. Check it out. Check me out. I'll turn this bitch into a vampire in a hot minute. This bitch on the screen?
Damn.
Yes.
Listen, I would drag my nuts through a mile of broken glass to smell the rubber on the dump truck that drove her bloody tampon away.
Bro, I will lick the beads of sweat off the crack of her ass for eternity.
what the
fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
I hope your wife hits you with the slipper, man.
Well, she not here right now. That's why I could talk that hot shit. She about to come in. She about to come in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Talking that hot shit. But I love some Meg Thee Stallion, man. Oh, nah, I bite her right on her ass. Her ass will be a vampire because I keep biting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Love some Meg Thee Stallion. She's gonna have blood clot in her ass. Why you keep biting me in my ass? She must bite me in my neck. Same shit.
Blood clot.
Well, I heard somebody
Oh
mention
my
Predator
God.
2. I'm gonna tell you, I love both them movies equally. I love them. I love them both because they different.
Yeah.
You know, but I love them both. Like they say you won't come talk to me, policeman. You go now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We talking to King Willie in the alley.
Yeah.
King
Yeah.
Willie
Yeah.
playing with them
Yeah. Yeah.
chicken
Yeah.
bones,
Yeah. Yeah.
them
Yeah. Yeah.
Chinese
King
food
Yeah.
Will.
bones in the alley.
But come
Like I
on,
said,
Jules, man. Ain't
No,
nothing like,
no,
yo, you dragged us out
nothing
here.
beats nothing beats the first one.
Ah,
Nothing beats
yeah.
the first one. Like I
All
never
right.
saw nothing like that in no movie
Yeah.
ever.
I'm gonna be
Right? Remember, Predator was unique. There was nothing like that in the theaters, bro. Nothing like that. That shit was
I'm gonna
lit.
one too. I'm gonna
But
miss this one too.
what I loved about the second one was that you didn't get in the first one. Yo, Danny fought that motherfucker, man. He fought that when I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, he's really fighting this motherfucker. Remember, he took his shit, he took
Yeah.
his spinning shit, and he
Yeah.
was fighting him in the space. Like, yo, he's really fighting this motherfucker.
No, he cut
And
his hand. They had the Predator like fixing himself up, shooting himself up with green shit and stuff.
right?
And he was shimmying down the thing with his little device on the side of him. Yeah, okay. I
He fought.
but
That's what I always thought was gangster because I felt that Predator 1 dropped the ball in the sense that we didn't get a hand-to-hand melee fight between Arnold and the Predator. We didn't get that. He set the booby traps and it was dope, but I wanted a hand-to-hand fight. Like, yeah, like, yo, you a big motherfucker, Arnold. You a
no,
big ass
we
motherfucker.
got
And
that.
Get
let's
some,
be honest.
Hold up,
That let's
Jules,
be
hold up,
honest.
Jules,
That would
hold
have
up,
made
Jules,
He
more.
hold up,
was
Jules.
way
You
bigger
see
than
what
Arnold.
happened?
He
It,
was
it, it was hard to go after the first one. So the second concept, and they had Homeboy fighting them better, was good. But the fact that they were being hunted down one by one, and he was taking them out at their best. He was spinning around. He saw him. You saw him like come out of the invisibility. The knives came out. He picked them up. Boom, boom. He took them out.
when he killed
Like,
Carl, bro, when he killed Carl,
yeah,
I always got sad when Carl Weathers died in the movie, whether it was Rocky 4
yeah,
or the
yeah.
Predator.
yeah.
I
Oh,
always got
He
sad.
chopped his
I always
arm right
got
off.
I
sad,
got
man. Like I don't do Apollo like
Yeah.
that, man.
Yo, and they
I
did
was
him dirty. So what happened was we did get the Predator fight Arnold, but Arnold only punched him once. He
That's
got
what I'm
mad
saying.
and they got
What was
smacked
dope?
around.
What I loved about Danny Glover's shit, one, I already liked Danny from Lethal Weapon. Bond.
Yeah.
I already liked that. So it felt, I don't know, it felt like it wasn't a crossover. We know that. It wasn't a
Yeah.
crossover. It's not the same character. But it felt like that. And Danny in the ship with him, like, all right, pussy face. Let's
Yeah.
dance. It's like, yo, this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
is
My
lit,
problem,
bro.
my problem with that fight is that when I saw Predator 2, it was after I saw Lethal Weapon 4. So it was after I saw Danny Glover get his ass whooped by Jet Li. Like, you ain't fighting the Predator. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, I dig it. And you got Gary Busey in there bugging out. Get out of here, Harrigan. You gotta get out of here. His
Yeah,
face
but it
all
wasn't fair for
Gary.
like Predator 2 because that's when they came out with the more gadgets for the Predator, the more ways. I like when he put like the voice sensor and he was like, "Help me," and he was like drawing the other guys in, and he turned one body into
yo,
four.
listen. Predators with Adrian Brody, Danny Trejo, couple of good guys in there. The dude that's gonna play Blade, or the dude that they want to play the new Blade, he was in that too. If you see Predators, it's not bad. It was like I seen. I'm like, is it as good as the first two? Fuck no, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like this was I. It was I. You know. Then I seen another one. I seen another one at the Predators where it's
You
like
seen-
a super predator. He's like fucking 10 feet tall, dog.
He has a gold chin.
So you did you see that shit?
Yeah,
Where it's
he
like
has
the
a-
army guys, the army guys. I don't know, like they was doing
What
something.
that is, Jules, right? Those are the predators that evolved from the alien going into the predator's chest.
You
They
know,
came-
because it was on Earth, bro. It was on Earth. This shit.
Right? Right.
It was
Remember,
this one takes place, or at least the movie came out.
yeah.
The movie came out after that third Predator with Adrian Brody, Predators, where they're like on the planet of a reserve, a wildlife preserve that the Predators use. This one takes place on Earth. and I guess they was trying to be more like the first movie because it ain't a whole lot of wild shit, except that you got like a 10-foot, 13-foot predator. You got like a giant fucking predator. That was
You
the whole
talking
shit of the
about
movie.
when the girl which she was like a Indian or like the first civilization and
No,
she
that
made
was
the
good. You
spinning
talking
thing.
about Prey? You talking
Pray,
about Prey?
pray.
That
The,
shit was lit,
you
bro.
see, yeah, I thought you were talking about like the first predators.
No,
Like they're trying to say it then.
this one with the giant predator is in
Right.
between Predators with Adrian
Yup.
Brody. It's in
Right.
between that and Prey. It happened in between those two movies. It was like it was okay. It's the weakest Predator movie I've ever seen. It's the
Right.
weakest. Like I would put Prey as number 3 behind the first two because that shit was
Right.
lit. Like the way they did it, like
It
yeah,
was.
this shit was
I,
it was good.
Yeah.
I like that version of the Predator.
Mm-hmm. Cause remember
Well,
this take place in Native American times, and yeah, he not gonna kill the bitch because he don't view the bitch as a threat. He didn't like, man, fuck is this low ass bitch gonna
yeah.
do, man? Like,
And when
the
you
fuck out of
Everybody,
here,
see,
well,
bitch.
everybody, the whole village is hunters. They're predators, so he's not going to even view her as a threat. So, they had a good concept and shit. I think he did that bear nasty though. He nigga
yeah,
ripped the
yeah,
bear.
he did. Yeah, he
Yo,
did.
he
Oh,
fucked. Yo, he
and
fucked
then you
that
could see
bear
their
up.
trophies. You could see their trophies and how long they've been at it. How long their species has been at it. That they had like a T-Rex.
Bro, they had he had a fucking that was what was lit, especially when we were children, because we didn't have the luxury of rewind. Like shit wasn't like it is now. So
Right.
you had to really pay attention that is that an alien skull he got there? Remember
Yup.
when he finally make it,
Right.
you see the skulls and shit's like, is that an alien skull? And that dog, that shit was lit, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
lit. Shout out to motherfucking Chico. Round 1, when is your next fight?
My next fight is November 8th in Atlanta, Georgia.
Shout out to Georgia. Yeah, like
I
it
mean,
wasn't
at
like
Border
now where
Wars.
you could just rewind and look at whatever you want. Like before, you really had to catch it. They're like, why is there an alien skull? And that's where they came up with, because that wasn't always a thing, Alien versus Predator. It became a thing because of Predator 2, that they showed,
Right.
it's an alien skull in a museum shit that they got.
Right.
Shit was lit, bro.
Yo,
But yeah, I fuck
what
with
was
the
the
Danny Glover Alien. I did. Predator. I
good
did like
show?
that one.
Now,
Tell
you know
me
what I like
why the
at the
Predator?
end of the movie when all the predators came out and you saw them in their uniforms and they G shit and they had like the old one with the gray
That's
braids
the bro. That's the second one where Danny Glover. Yo,
with
that's
Danny
why I said that
Glover. With
shit.
Danny
That
Glover.
Yeah,
shit was gangster, bro. That he
with
fought
me,
the
yeah, with
motherfucker
me.
and he beat him, and they was like, "Yo, he fucking beat him,
They
bro.
was
He fucking
watching
beat
the
him."
No,
whole
they handed
time.
him the
They
trophy,
was
the old
watching.
Civil
They
War
could have jumped
pistol.
in. They let him shoot the fair one.
Nah, cause they not on no coward shit. Like you better handle that shit.
Yeah,
Like let's
handle
call the
that.
predator Roy. You better handle that shit, Roy. Like you gonna let this human whoop your ass? You know what I'm
Eh,
saying?
Yo, why was the Predator running around with sexy ass Sanaya Nathan?
Ain't listen, man. Sanaa Lathan is sexy on any fucking planet,
Yo,
dog. Like,
she showed that she killed an alien. She earned her stripes, got the mark. You know what I'm saying? He
yo,
done took
listen.
the time and made
If
her a
I was
shield.
Blade, bro, if I was Blade,
Yeah.
I,
if I was Blade, my brother would have been my son. And that's hey,
Oh,
motherfucker.
fucking
Yeah, let's
Jules.
get it. Let's get it,
Yo.
ma. Clap
Oh
them
my
cheeks.
God.
Clap.
Jules is crazy.
Yo, remember? Yo, the shit was
this
the weirdest shit. Cause remember, that was his mom,
Hey,
but
yo,
she
that was
come out with the
Frost's bitch. That was Frost's
that was
bitch.
Frost's bitch, and she
Yeah.
got the titties out, Blade. You're my son.
Yo,
And they're like,
it
hey,
is
why
what
are
it
you touching him
was.
like that, bitch? Why are you touching him like that? That's your
Yo.
son, bitch. She
She
got that
didn't
shit.
die that night. She came
She
back to me.
she would have
You
got
know what
that
I'm saying?
daywalker dick that night. She
You
would
know
have got
what I
that
mean?
daywalker.
That's
And
it.
you know what I'm saying? Get that
Dayquil.
daywalker.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
Yo,
was
some
lit, bro.
motherfucker in the chat trying to talk about boxing. Get the fuck out of here. We talking movies. This is movie chat.
My dude, look, it's not a whole lot. Listen, all right. So this weekend, let me just fill you guys in on the cards for those that don't know, because I don't think everybody knows. On Thursday, we got Michaela Mayer versus Mary Spencer, which you can watch on either Roku, Tubi, Physio, and Pluto free of charge. All you got to do is look for the Top Rank Fast channel. You go to those apps, you put in Top Rank, and the channel pops up. You can watch that fight on Thursday on any one of those platforms: Pluto, Physio, Roku, or Tubi. That's Thursday. On Saturday, you got Joshua Buatsi versus Zach Parker in the afternoon on the Zone. It's not a pay-per-view. Then that night, Matchroom has a show in Orlando. A couple of their unbeaten prospects is going to be fighting the Indian kid Nishant Dev, the American Olympian Omari Jones, and the main event is Jordan Thompson making his heavyweight debut. There's your fucking boxing, okay? I talked your boxing. There's your fucking boxing. Boxing, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Oh shit.
And then all you got
Oh.
like in the rest of November, right? Who do you got? That freaking Tank Jake Paul thing, and then Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney's the best fight I want to see anyway. That's one of the most interesting fights I think
On
that
that card.
Yeah, and
That card.
and Floyd
we
Schofield-
got Bam on that card too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know who don't
Guillermo
have?
Diaz is
Floyd
coming to
Schofield,
New
because
York.
he dropped out of the fight like a bitch.
Who?
Floyd
Good man.
Schofield. He dropped out of the
Yo,
JoJo Diaz
somebody
fight.
Women
somebody
Mama.
on Twitter said that he posted a video of his hand trying to show like the injury,
Yeah.
and it had like 3 red fucking blotches or some shit on his hand.
Mill City.
And somebody said he had herpes on his hand.
That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
Mama Hofield pulled him out of the fight.
That shit was hilarious.
Mm.
Did you guys see what his mom said about why that Jojo Diaz was saved by God or some dumb shit like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody
okay.
somebody in the comments said, "I'm surprised he got a fucking son as much as he pull out."
Right.
Yo, that's good.
Right.
That's
And they
good.
was
That's
they
hard.
don't pull out of nothing.
That's crazy, man. Wow, that's personal.
I don't
No,
understand how fucking Oscar allows these dudes to keep getting fights when they keep doing this shit. That's like the second or third time they fucking pulled out of fights. Like,
Bro,
how
No,
many
that was
fucking times you gonna keep giving
bro.
them fights?
No, bro.
that was
Oscar's a
Oscar
druggie. He's an
mistake.
addict. Like this is what
That
addicts do.
was
Like, oh, next
that's what.
time. Oh, next time.
Yeah. That was Oscar's mistake. He came down off the coke or whatever and was like, "What the fuck was I doing?"
Guys. I sometimes I attribute a lot of this stuff to the fighters being scared to lose their O. And they're so scared of or taking a chance at a top competitor, like a top, like your Shakur Stevenson, like that they avoided JoJo, like are you serious? Like you don't want it. I thought that when he proved his point with Tevin Farmer,
Yeah.
that they were on a little momentum now, and that they would show now it's time to like let's sink or swim. But what they're showing now, with all these excuses and this, it's just another circus act, and I think it's
No.
because of the fear that you have to stay undefeated for a certain time in order to get a title shot or something.
No, but see,
Yeah,
no, but
but going from Tevin Farmer to Jojo Diaz is not exactly a step up. That's a step backwards.
see,
No, like
Oscar.
he's
Yeah.
become a fighter we should only mention if we're gonna make fun of him. Like if he's the punchline of a joke.
No, you
And
know what
that's
the
it.
sad
That's-
thing is? I think Floyd Schofield is pretty talented.
Yeah, but see, that's what Oscar fucked up because what the fuck do I have the ranked number two ranked by the WBA as number 2 fighting JoJo for? That don't make no sense. Oscar woke up, I can't do that. I mean,
Yo.
he's in. Although he
Uh,
ducks a lot, but he's
That's
like,
all Oscar's fighters. What about Virgil Ortiz? Same shit.
Yeah.
No,
That's
do
same
not get me
shit.
started on him again.
Same shit.
Like I'll go on for hours.
Yeah.
You know, and Robert Garcia the other day, he tried to say, "Oh, it's because WBC didn't order the fight." Well, look, they didn't. Granted that they didn't, but it's not like Virgil was calling him out. It's been a year, y'all. It's been damn near a year and a half. When you ever see Virgil put pressure on Sebastian to fight? When did that? I must have missed that. been a
I
year
mean,
and
yes,
a half.
that's true, but the WBC also pissed me off because Mauricio was like, "Man, you know he was injured," and I even tweeted at him like, "Injured? Here is like the length of time. Like here is Fedora's scheduled fights. Here is Virgil's. Virgil's been more active for the supposed injured guy. The fuck are you talking
Exactly.
about?"
And then he started talking about and he made good money. Well, he ain't make good money because he got a fucking interim title, you motherfucker. You acting like he made good money because he got your bitch ass. Like, get out of here, Mauricio. But the other shit is real is real. Real is real. Think about this for a second, fellas. How the fuck y'all made Xander an offer? Why y'all ain't make Sebastian an offer?
Yeah.
Why you ain't make if you got money to be offering people, why
He
you ain't
saw
offer
that ass
Sebastian
whooping.
50? The
He
shit
saw
is
that
what
ass whooping Fandora
Yeah.
did to Tim Zoo. He saw that in 4K.
no. The shit that I'm saying round one, I'm saying I don't think that Virgil is scared of Sebastian, right? But Samson and Oscar do business. We know that because of Gabby. They share that fighter. And I'm saying, y'all motherfuckers made an agreement already. Yeah, I already see what it is. Y'all made an agreement that Virgil won't go after Sebastian. Basically, we not gonna put no pressure on you. Do your thing, and when you move up, we get the belt. That's the agreement. Cause it's been a year and a half. You done talked about Lubin. You done talked about Thurman. You done talked about Boots. You done talked about Xander. But the one motherfucker that you never say nothing about, you never says nothing about Sebastian. And it's like, Brody, how you got time for all these people, but you got an interim belt that gets you Sebastian, and you
No,
not using it?
that's
Yeah.
not true, Jules. There's one more fighter he doesn't say shit about. Bakram.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, don't nobody want to fight that inbred Russian, bro. Nobody
Yeah.
want them problems, bro.
Yeah.
The
Give,
wild
give
shit
him.
is the wild shit is Bakram is really not like that. You know what I mean? Watch the Cole K fight. If you don't believe me, watch the Cole K. He not like that, like that. He could be beaten, but they so fucking scared from that Tim Zoo fight, they don't want to touch that motherfucker with a 10-foot
Yeah,
pole.
no,
But
it's
the
like
thing is,
yeah,
though,
they no.
Jules, like I was gonna say, the only thing is, unfortunately, Virgil doesn't fight like Jack Colquet, so his style isn't conducive to a Colquet. He fights more along the lines of closer to a Tim Zoo than he does a Jack Colquet.
You right about
And,
that. You right about
and
that.
also
Virgil's a pressure guy. Go ahead, Jason.
and also we said it this the other day. Like you can say Bakram ain't like that all you want. If the other fighters are going avoiding him like he is, then he is.
He is.
That's the long and
He
It's
short
is.
of
just,
it.
it's just no. You know what the thing is that we've seen this game played for so many years. Look, when Wilder didn't want to fight Luis Ortiz right away, because that's where the reputation came from. It came from Wilder, because Wilder didn't want to fight him right away. He's the fucking boogeyman. He's the fucking boogity oogity man, right? Hergovic was the same shit. You remember that, Jason?
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to fight Hergovic, and look at him now. He is, bro. That dude is ass, bro. Hergovic is ass. And it's like Bakram could fight. I'm not saying he can't fight, but he can be beaten. Cole K almost beat him. Jack Cole K, he was 37 in that fight. He was 37. It's just he got tired, he got hit, and it is what it is. But if 37-year-old Cole K could be up on the cards with this guy, and that was late in the fight, he got knocked out. Yeah, he could be beaten. He can be beaten. It just motherfuckers don't want to know. They
no,
don't want
it's
to
like
know.
half of
So the
Boogeyman shit
question
is
was
you
the
all being
question.
cowards.
Go ahead, round one.
So the question was, where does Virgil Ortiz fit in the division with in 154? Now with the new interest of Jerron Boots Ennis becoming the interim WBA, we were the whole
Bro,
conversation
round
was
one. He about to be the A side. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen round one because you
okay,
wasn't here. I'm gonna
okay.
tell you what's gonna happen. That Virgil shit, bro. Eddie Hearn talking his shit, but bro, that shit not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen next year. When it don't happen, what
Mm-hmm.
Boots is gonna do, he's gonna fight the German with the BA, the
Yep.
German kid. He's
Right.
gonna beat him because Boots has the style for a guy like that. If you want to stand in front of Boots and throw stupid punches, yeah, he got the style for you. He's gonna beat him. I'm saying it now. He's
Mm-hmm.
gonna beat him, and he's gonna beat Bakram. I'm saying it now. He's gonna beat Bakram.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I think he's gonna beat Bakram hasn't fought in over a year. He's not going to get a fight. He's not going to get a fight this year. He's not. I think that by the time Boots fights Bakram, Bakram will not have fought in close to 2 years. And that's why he's going to beat him.
Well, he was
Jules,
about
is
to
When
fight
the
he
hell
Luke.
does Virgil become a
is
champion?
he just not fighting because the IBF is mandating that Josh Kelly fight, or can he fight somebody else? That's kind of what I've
No,
been
no, no, no,
wondering.
no, 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 no,
Ignacio.
no,
He was going to
Ignacio.
fight Lubin, and then Virgil took Lubin away.
Yeah, like he's on the hook right now, Ignacio, because they ordered the fight. So he's on the hook right now. But most of the year he wasn't on the hook. And the reason that he didn't fight is I don't even blame him. I blame Kathy Duva. The reason he not fighting main events don't got no money. They don't have no money. On top of that, who wants to fight Bakram? Who want to? Nobody want. You know, Virgil and Xander arguing with each other. Lubin over there feeling left out. Boots over there, you know, being Boots. Nobody saying, yeah, yo, give me that fucking Russian. Nobody really saying that. Like, yeah, give me that fucking Russian. I'll beat the shit out of him. Nobody's saying that. Especially not now they know he speaks Spanish. You heard him speak Spanish?
Yeah, you played that shit the other day. That shit was crazy.
Shit is crazy. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. We're making scary movies. Who you casting from boxing? I'm casting Fury as the Blob. I would cast Terrence Crawford as the Fisherman, and I know what you did last summer. I would cast Inoue as the dude from Scream. And I would cast Ryan Garcia as Drew Barrymore getting killed. Remember he's Drew he's you know what I mean? That's how I do that. Misael said Rob is frustrated with Virgil and his team, Golden Boy and the WBC. Go ahead, Herb.
I put Daniel Dubois as fucking Jason Voorhees.
That makes
Just throw a
perfect
mask
sense.
on him and
Don't
go.
He
Just throw a
don't
mask
die.
on.
till you see putting crayons in that shit in the holes and eating them.
Jules, I
shit.
saw that shit. You fucking didn't make that motherfucker do a backflip after he ate crayons. That shit was fucking hilarious.
He did a backflip.
Yo, you
Bro,
gotta go look at that shit, bro.
Bro, he's talking about
actually
fighting
did a
Dillian White
backflip.
again.
Oh, who you talking about, Chisora?
Yeah.
If they give it away, I'm okay. If they give it away, Jason, I'm okay. But if y'all, I swear to fucking God, Frank, if you
know
make that
it's
shit
gonna be on a pay-per-view, motherfucker.
yo, if you make that motherfucker a pay-per-view, bro, I swear to fucking God, bro.
The main event too.
No, because
Jules,
initially, hold on. Initially, the plan was Moses was going to be the main event. That's what I read. Moses was going to be the main event, and Dylan and Derek was going to be the co-main. But because Moses can't find nobody to fight right now, and because he's waiting out that BA situation with Pulev and Gassiev, he's waiting that out. Now Derek and you know whatever he about to do, it's been upgraded to the main event. If you thought about it as a co-main, well, not bad. Yeah, Derek and Dillian as a co-main, I'll take that if Moses is fighting somebody real. But just that by itself, and if you try to bill that as a pay-per-view, yeah, you bugging, Frank. You are bugging the fuck out, Frank. For real.
Well, you already saw Jules. He don't give a fuck. He did a pay per view this weekend and told everybody to basically go fuck themselves if they didn't like it.
Yeah, Frank ain't got no fucks to give. Misael said, and Eddie still clout chasing Virgil, not next year. I mean, you gotta be real, Misael. Virgil don't have no clout. What clout is there to chase? I don't hate Virgil, right? But it's like, yeah, your career is mismanaged. It just is, bro. You got dumbass Rick Mirrigan. Remember, his manager's Rick Mirrigan. Like, that dude career is mismanaged. You should have took that belt off of Sebastian a long time ago, bro. You've been at junior middleweight for over a year. You 4 fights into that campaign. Boots is gonna end up fighting for a belt before you, bro. How? He just
No
got
world
there.
championships.
Xander became a champion
big-
before
yo.
you.
Right?
And-
Xander
and-
got a belt. Xander is
before you.
22, bro. He
22.
got a belt before you.
Yo, being
Almost
on
30,
top.
no championships. No real champions. And
Yo,
I pointed that out when someone was trying to say, "Oh, look, what about Usyk? Usyk was in the same boat, motherfucker. Usyk won a world title in his 10th fight. Fuck off."
Exactly. Like Usyk did. How
yeah,
many fights Virgil got? 50?
Feels
Nah,
like
he ain't
Get
Boots,
hurt.
Jules. He don't have the Mexican fucking journeyman record like
no.
fucking
He'd have to
Boots.
speak.
Get
No,
hurt.
he'd have to speak
Get hurt.
Ignacio.
He
Ignacio has to
yeah.
speak Spanish for that.
Yo,
Get hurt.
being on Golden Boy is not like being on either side of the street. It's like being in the middle of the street drunk,
For real, it is. Yo, let
basically.
me tell you something. Most motherfuckers don't realize this shit. Most motherfuckers don't realize this shit. A lot of the bums that Wilder fought, right? Like you see how Virgil resume looked at, yo, this dude got wild fights of nothing, right? Charles
23 and
Conwell.
21.
Charles Conwell, who the fuck was he fighting, right? A lot of Golden Boy fighters like that been the Golden Boy formula. They're going to get you 30 fights with 30 bums before anything happens. Because Wilder, mostly, and people don't realize it, Wilder was a Golden Boy fighter, bro. Most of them 30 bums that he fought was on Golden Boy. He don't fight for a title until he leave Golden Boy. You see what I mean? Virgil, they got you on that kind of time. And the worst part with Virgil is you know he can beat Sebastian. Yes, he can beat Sebastian. Brian Mendoza beat Sebastian. But mismanaged career, that's all I can say. Like, no, Virgil's a good fighter. He is a good fighter. But the people that's making the decisions, yo, what do you get out of fighting Lubin, bro? What? That should be Sebastian. And even worse than now, Sebastian, he ain't even fucking fighting nobody. Thurman shit is out of here. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. They fucking up your career, Virgil, because you 27, bro. Boots already became unified at welterweight. And it look a lot like, I don't know, but it look a lot like next year, if y'all
Yeah.
don't fight, he's going to get a belt before you. And you had a whole year and a half to get one.
Here's how mismanaged Virgil's career is. He's coming off of a win over Madrimov, and he's fighting Lubin.
Make it make sense, bro.
Right.
And if they would have had it their way, Jason, if they would have had it their way, it would have been Thurman because they was talking to Thurman. What the fuck you get out of fighting Thurman?
Ain't money.
Well, that's what they would try to shoot for, but yeah.
And what Oscar been talking about round one? He told my Errol spin, like Errol spins. Errol spins.
Yeah, all of
Bro,
a sudden, fucking Golden Boy wants to use the fucking PBC leftovers. What the fuck is going on here?
like Errol ain't like Oscar. Errol ain't fought in 2 years, and he coming off an ass whooping. What are we doing? What are we doing? That dude career is mismanaged, bro. That's all I could say about it.
But how much of it is his father though, too, Jules? I think his father's way too involved.
No, look, his father's involved, but at the same time, we are talking about a 27-year-old man. We can't act like he's a little 21-year-old, 22-year-old. You know what I mean? Like when you like, bro, you almost 30. It's your career. These are your fights. That's your blood. It's your career. What, you just gonna let your daddy tell you what to do forever? You damn near 30.
For instance, Devin Haney's 27 years old, and he's already been a champion in 2 weight divisions, and he's been undisputed in 1. He's already done some shit. By this far in your career, with 23 fights and 21 knockouts, and never being a world champion, and already being in your 2nd weight division.
Third, it's really the 3rd round one because he used to fight at 140. Right. It's like, how you been through 3 weight classes and you ain't got a belt yet?
Did he get a belt at 40? I don't remember him getting a belt at 40.
WBC
Regis Prograis, he got the BC.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a legit
and as much, because I don't think it's a lot of Bill Haney fans on the panel, but one thing you got to get Bill, one thing, he got Devin way more fucking money than he deserved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Devin made a lot of fucking money. Virgil, you not seeing that kind of paper. So your career to me looks mismanaged. Like, yeah, well, what is the plan here? What's the plan? What's the super fight? And you know Oscar gonna say, yeah, we want to do the boot. I'm telling y'all right now, quote me, screen record me. After the Lubin fight, if Virgil wins. Watch them say Virgil is injured to keep him out of the Boots fight. Watch. He's injured. Just like fucking Zerto. The shoulder surgery. Yeah, so you don't got to fight Jao Pataya, right? Right on time.
Yo, Jules, but the funny thing is, I know you guys all say that the Zerto injury looks bogus as fuck because of the picture he took. Did you guys see the picture that Canelo took of his elbow surgery?
I
That
mean,
shit
yeah,
looks
but
almost identical.
we could say that, but who is Canelo? We we could say that, but who is
Canelo.
Canelo on the spot to fight? Canelo not on the spot to fight nobody. Whereas Zerto, everybody, Zerto, you knew, Oscar knew, the whole world knew. Turkey wants to put you in the ring with Ja. Everybody know that. You can't act like sides of the street is a thing. It's not a thing anymore. You can't act like it's no money. There's plenty of money. So what can keep you out of that fight? Oh, my shoulder. Oh shit. I got the gout. I can't fight. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. I'm
He's
out of
got
here.
mono.
Right. I got athlete's foot. I can't fight today. I got athlete's foot. My foot. It itches, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't know what's going on with this Schofield. Look, they said he sprained the shit. I'm just saying it's a pattern with the Schofields. It's an established pattern. They pulled out on Ashton Silva. They pulled out on Shakur Stevenson. Now, I'm injured. I hurt my wrist. All right, bro. Oh, okay, bro. Whatever, bro.
Yeah,
It was
Pulled
JoJo
out so many
Diaz
times, I'm
anyway.
surprised he has a son.
Diaz?
It's not even that I think he ducking Diaz. It's just that can you really trust the Schofields? Look at the
Right.
goofy shit he said. Yo, the spiritual. I believe God was trying to. You know what I'm saying? He said some shit like I was like, yo, huh? God is protecting JoJo. What? What are you talking about, bro?
He didn't protect him from the 9 other losses he has.
He said he believed that God. I'm like, yo, these dudes is cartoon characters, bro. Like, look, it's okay, Floyd. It was JoJo Diaz anyway, bro. Nobody was hyped to see that fight. So I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you. Like, who the fuck was hyped to see that shit?
Fucking Jules, I was saying, I don't know if you saw the picture or the video that Floyd put of his hand. That shit looked like 3 red blotches on his hand, and fucking someone said that shit looks like he got herpes on his hand. That don't look like no injury.
Motherfucker said he got herpes on his hand from jerking off too much.
Jules, say it isn't so that his angle is that he thinks that JoJo Diaz is protected, like spiritually, that they can't win the fight because.
Nah, he said that JoJo is protected by God, that JoJo's
Spiritually.
health was protected, and that's what caused Floyd Schofield to have an injury.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like he thinks that he has like get the
Yo, they putting LSD in his chamomile, bro. That's what I think. He put LSD in his fucking tea, bro. Mama Skull is bugged out. Like, yo, the shit just get more and more
Right?
ridiculous. You know, he said some
Crazy.
shit that they paraglided into the house and fuck with their passport and ripped the page out the passport and the tires was bald. Yo, it was. They said,
all
well,
real.
shit.
This is the best. This is the best.
It's real
He
fucking Ocean's
said-
11 shit.
He said that they found drugs in his car. The cops. They had him and his son handcuffed. But thank God that the tow truck driver put his hand on the hood of the car and said this car hasn't been moved. The cops then realized that the tow truck driver was telling the truth and said, uncuff these 2 black gentlemen in a foreign country that we just found drugs
For real.
in their car and release them.
understand that. Here's the thing. There's a broad from Britain. She got caught out there with a couple of grams of coke. She's doing 10 joints off of that.
Britain
don't-
doesn't have any guns. Their cops don't carry guns. If you get caught with drugs, you're done. You think
That's what I'm saying. That you telling me y'all got caught out there with coke in the car and y'all not gonna do no. Yeah, all right. Oh,
No,
okay,
no.
okay.
Thank God to the tow truck driver that said, "Hold up, this car hasn't been moved. Let these gentlemen go."
And then Stabler and Benson solved the case.
So then they let them go, release them.
Fucking
So
Jules.
when the
Solved the
pages
case.
were ripped out of their passport because they were holding them up because Devin Haney and them had sent them introduced, or no, Shakur Stevenson. I'm sorry, Shakur Stevenson sent over someone to rip the pages out of their book, and that's what
They
he told them.
they acting like fucking
His
Shakur
passport.
Stevenson is Doctor Evil sitting
Yeah,
at home
Dr.
petting a
Evil.
cat. Yes,
Yeah.
get
Godfather.
them.
Yeah. Did you retrieve the pages from their passports?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the shit is like an episode. It's like out of an episode of Pokemon. Like, yo, what? So was he Team Rocket? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this shit, bro?
Honestly, Jules, it feels like
Make it double.
it's more like Pinky and the Brain with those two.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo, he did the voice in all that, bro. Make it double.
Send
Yo, this shit is crazy,
them,
yo.
send the masseuse to put the special cream on him.
Yeah, he got to put the special
Ridiculous.
ointment on, bro. I said, like, yo, the moment I seen they willing to put a bunch of iPhone chargers in Schofield mouth so he could fake them. Those a bunch of iPhone chargers, bro. Y'all motherfuckers
They
is
was in his
capable of
shirt.
anything, bro. Yo, it looked like they was in his mouth, bro. I don't know, you know what I mean? But them motherfuckers is capable of anything now. Like, I can't even take them seriously, bro. Go ahead, heal up. Speedy recovery, Floyd, right? Speedy recovery, right? You know what I'm saying?
And then
Not too
48
soon,
hours
not too
later, he was in the gym.
Literally with a video. And why do we know, Ignacio? We wouldn't have known none of that if your fucking daddy didn't tell us.
Yep.
Wouldn't have known none of that. You shouldn't have said shit.
Them iPhone
You know.
chargers charge fat, man.
He got the lightning wire. He got the lightning wire, yo. Oh shit. Shit is lit, bro. But this is why American boxing is in the state it's in, though, because there you have a young fighter in his prime who's walked away from 4 fights with American fighters like himself. He walked away from Ashton Silva when he was unbeaten. He walked away from Shakur. He walked away from Abdullah Mason. His own daddy said they offered him $2 million for that fight. They turned it down.
No, that's
It
the
is
worst
what it
part
is.
because there's a rivalry there that could actually generate some money with Abdullah, but you a bitch.
Pretty much. And it just is what it is. Whereas you got my man Flavio, he going into fights. He ain't even supposed to win. And look, was the stoppage bad? Yes, it was bad. But Fabio got heart, bro. That dude got heart, man. He don't got no amateur background. He literally no Team GB, no nationals, no amateurs going in there fighting fucking like So I got mad respect for them fucking Brits, man. They want to fight.
Bro, he was a plus 1,000 underdog at one point. Like, yo.
Hey, Jules.
And I will say this: that I wasn't here. That I don't. It was not a good stoppage, but like, come on, Joseph, you can't be eating as many punch attempts, we'll call them, and not throwing anything back on spindly legs and think Howard Foster ain't gonna do some shit.
Yeah,
on a Frank
everybody know what Howard Foster. As soon as you hear Howard Foster, bro, like you gotta know, bro. If you sneeze hard during the fight, he's gonna wave it off, bro. If you sneeze, bro, you know what I'm saying? He's waiting to wave it off.
Now that needs to be like a non-starter for a fight. Like, okay, referee Howard Foster, non-starter. I will not step in the ring.
A non-starter. I'm not fighting with that motherfucker in there. I'm not.
He's the type of referee doesn't want to end his career with a tragedy on his record. He wants to say like I had a
Nah, I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of dubious stoppages involved with Howard Foster. He got a reputation. The Brits know about it, like we know about it. Like this is the king of bad stoppages, you know. So it is what it is. On that note, gentlemen, I'm going to sleep. I'll see y'all on the next one.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.